Yes.
May please, your lordship. I beg to mention item number 16, lordship. In this case, I am appearing on behalf of newly impleted respondent number 7 and 8, lordship. May I pray, lordship, can you take up the matter after vacation as because I have not received the instruction, lordship.
It's only with regard to where the forest royalty
Yes,
was.
yes, that instruction I have not received, lordship. Immediately after vacation, lordship.
Okay, Miss P.B. Bhattacharjee, Bennett, additional AG Mizoram, please for adjournment on the ground that she has not received instructions as to whether forest royalty has been paid to the Mizoram forest by the petitioner. Yeah, for the petitioner. Yes. Mr. The counsel for the petitioner does not object to the same. Accordingly, leave this matter after the vacation.
Obliged.
My lordship, date may be fixed. You will do.
Obliged, lordship.
May I tell you, my lord, in respect of item number 34, my lord, some authorities have, I have to include some new authorities, my lord, so I need some time, my lord.
Okay, Mr. A. Kumar Chaudhary waits for adjournment as he needs time to impeach some some persons. Mr. Pray around, this is the matter after the vacation.
Wait, back to item number 15 of today's list. In this matter, with the concern of the other side, I'm praying for an adjournment for after the vacations. I have to file my affidavit.
Okay, right, Mr. A.
Yes, sir.
Sharma, Senate Council for the Oil India Limited is granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit in the position. This is the matter.
Obliged.
Your lordship, lordship, I beg to mention a writ petition for listing lordship for motion lordship on Monday.
Lordship, I beg to, item number 27, lordship. And I was supposed to file affidavit, lordship, it's almost ready. Two affidavit, one affidavit has not come, lordship. So, lordship, any,
Rules for the petition.
I'm for the petition.
Any objection?
No, no, lord.
Okay, right, Mr. P. Sharma. Prays for time to file affidavit in the position. Mr.
F.A. Hassan.
F.A. Hassan, Senate Council for the petition does not object to the same. Accordingly, a further 3 weeks time is granted, leaves the matter after vacation.
There will be which time? There is a interim order, 29 July, sir. Too long over.
Okay, when?
10, 20 July. 19.
19 July.
There is interim order.
Interim order to continue till the next week.
Obliged. May I pay your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item
Huh?
number 32 and 33, lordship.
32, 33, yes.
In this lordship, in this case, lordship, new incumbent, let me join lordship. So file appropriate application.
Treatment application, you have not filed.
Yes, lordship.
Mr.
P. Sharma.
P. Sharma, counsel for the petitioner, prays for time to file treatment application. Praise aloud, leave the matter after the vacation.
Lordship, I pray for listing of writ petition of 26, lordship. I file an IA for a clarification of the order, lordship.
Clarification of the order.
Yes, sir, lordship. Lordship, this matter is already disposed of with a direction that I was the petitioner there. It was disposed of with a direction that the respondent authorities need to check the veracity of the documents filed by the respondent number 5. But no time limit was given, lordship.
So,
That's why just it will
no, but when was the order passed?
lordship 9th of April, lordship.
April of
24. Already 2 months passed, lordship. 26.
Yeah, lordship, I beg to mention for listing contempt petition lordship.
new case.
No, lordship, not in this case.
What is the hurry?
Lordship, dues not pay, dues lordship pending since 2013-14.
When did you file the writ petition?
2023.
23. Dues pending 2013-14, you filed it 23, 9 years later. You wait after vacation. After vacation.
Make please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 26 of today's daily list.
Yes.
Lordship, we received the pairwise instructions regarding this, and we need some time to file our affidavit.
Well, I beg to no, well, I have another day.
We have taken consent from the other.
Okay. Mr.
M here, Lordship.
M. Buya appearing for the PWD.
Lordship, I'm appearing for B.
Appearing for Mr. B. Gogoi. Also for the PWD submits that instructions have been received and he needs time to file affidavit.
Affidavit, Lordship.
Ms.
S. Sharma.
S. Sharma appearing for the petitioner submits that she does not have any objection to the same. Accordingly, how much time?
Lordship, 3 weeks time.
Accordingly, 3 weeks time is granted. Leave the matter after the vacation.
I wish to mention item number 38. Matter may be adjourned after listed, may be listed after vacation matter.
38.
Yes.
Wait, item 38, this is, what is this?
But sir, I.
You are apprehending that you will be evicted. What is this apprehension? Can we find? We'll say that you should not be evicted unless show cause notice is given. That, you wait.
Number 36 and 37.
Yes.
There's some mistake in pagination, my lord. I may be allowed to correct the page.
How is it showing them? When?
Pagination. Pagination, yes.
Also, I want to mention regarding listing of a matter on 26. It's a 2022 matter and it was last listed on 18th of January 2023, pension matter.
Pension matter. Pension is not this bench matter. Pension is bench 3. Bench 3 matter.
May I please, your lordship? I beg to mention, I beg to mention for IA lordship.
For what? IA for what?
IA for, impleting, the parties.
Yes, so
So I,
you want it listed?
yes, lordship.
When?
Last, time of filing date was 31st, 5/24.
Okay, listed next week. Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, thank you, lordship. Matter.
Item 1 for content.
No one appears for the petition on call. List the matter after the week. After the vacation. Yes, heard Mr. S.K. Singh, learned counsel for the petitioner who submits that the order dated 28/2/24 passed with WPC 1042/24 has not been complied with. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks. Petitioner will take steps for service of notice upon the respondents by registered post with AD within 3 days. List the matter after 4 weeks. Yes. Who is appearing item 3? Yes. Contempt matter. Item 3. Yeah, what's your name? Mr. A. Boro.
Yes, well.
I heard Mr. A. Boro, learned counsel for the petitioner who submits that the order dated 19/6/23 passed in 5/8/22 has not been complied with. Same thing. 3 days. Yep. Too late.
I have seen the code number 12.
Okay, right. Heard Mr.
AKFC.
A.K. Hussain, item 1, says that the order dated 21/7/23 passed in 2/4/8/23 has not been complied with. Okay. Notice 4 weeks, steps within 3 days. Okay. Item 4, yes, what? Okay. Next. Heard Mr. A. Dekha, who submits that the hiring charges of his vehicles amounting to rupees 38,68,285 has not been paid. Issue notice. Mr. S.S. Roy, accept notice on behalf of all the respondents. Is accordingly granted 4 weeks time to file affidavit. In this regard, this is a matter of the 4 weeks. Yes.
The second round of litigation will here.
What happened? Why not contempt? Too late.
Yes, well.
Too late.
Yes, well. But maybe
Okay, right. This is an application.
part payment has already been paid. Now it's 14 lakhs only.
Okay, before that, right, heard Mr.
Hey, Boroman.
A. Boro, counsel for the petitioner, who submits that this is the second round of litigation for payment of his dues amounting to rupees 20 lakh.
14 lakhs.
He submits that when was the 6 lakhs given to you? Huh? When? Prior to the earlier petition?
Yes, well, prior to
Okay.
other-
Then this is 14 lakhs. No, say 20 lakhs, huh? So he submits that the petitioner had approached this court by way of WPC 6744/2021, which was disposed of on 31/1/2022. In terms of the order dated 17/12/2021, passed in WPC 6079 of 2021. In WPC 6079/2021, the respondent had been directed to consider the claim of the petitioner therein and to pay the admitted amount in terms of the judgment of this court in the judgment of the full bench of this court in Tamsher and Ali and others was State of Assam and others, 2008, 4 GLT1. However, till date, no payment has been made by the petitioner and neither has the direction passed in WPC number 6744/2021 been complied. Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks, Mr.
RK Musad,
R.K. Mushari accept notice on behalf of
2 to 6, respondent.
2 to 6, while Miss A. Lodha
On behalf of respondent one.
accept notice on one number. The respondents counsel are granted 4 weeks time to file affidavit. No, why, what affidavit? There's nothing, no affidavits are required. Are directed to obtain instructions as to why they have not considered the petitioner's case in terms of the directions passed by this court earlier. This is the matter on given date. Tell them to take, I'm going to call them. This is not the way to. Tell them I'm serious. What is this? Again,
Same. Amount is different one.
but the dates are different.
Data separate.
Then, okay, out here claim is for 907830. Then, his earlier writ petition is 6024 of 21, which was disposed of by order dated 13/6/2022. In terms of that other writ petition, huh? The same thing.
Okay.
The case where the settlement of fishery milled by the Missing Autonomous Council. Lordship has passed similar orders in some of the cases. But it's.
Only one thing, now you have made a challenge to the NIT,
Yes, my lord.
dated, I think, 5/6/2024.
Yes.
Yesterday, there was a matter where the NIT had been changed. It was a partially modified NIT. I believe subsequent to the NIT that you have challenged, they have made a subsequent NIT because we have passed various orders staying the reflection of those fisheries
My lord.
in the NIT of 5/6.
5/6.
So where is that? That thing is not
I'm
now?
aware of that.
I have the order, I have the copy.
Huh? No, I'm not on that. Now I want to see, because you see, he might not be challenging the correct NIT.
Yes.
That's what I'm.
Then, yes.
Because I think you're challenging a old NIT,
Old and I,
which has been subsequently superseded
my lord.
by a subsequent NIT. After some time. After some time. Next. What is your case, Mr. Counsel?
My lord, the impugned order is at page 61, lordship,
Page 61.
page 61, lordship.
No, this is a fishery.
Yes, lordship.
What happened to it?
Lordship, what happened, lordship, earlier also.
No, I think we have to start with page 58. Please start from page
Yes,
58.
lordship, page
Yeah.
58.
Start reading.
Yes, lordship. The petitioner counsel does state that a direction should be issued to the respondents to verify the bid amount of the petitioner and to make necessary correction to the comparative statement with regard to the total bid value submitted by the petitioner. In this regard, he has relied upon page 28 of the petition in support of his submission that the petitioner's total bid value for 7 years was beyond 81 lakhs. Mr. P. Sharma, Learned Counsel for AFDC, submits that AFDC will conduct a verification of the petitioner's bid amount, and if it is found that the petitioner's total bid amount was beyond 81 lakhs, the petitioner's tender would be declared to be valid tender, provided all other eligibility criteria have been fulfilled by the petitioner. He further submits that in the event of respondent number 5, whose bid was rupees so declines settlement of the fishery, the offer of the settlement of the fishery would be done with the petitioner at the bid of the respondent number 5 as per the terms and conditions of the NIT, provided the petitioner's verified bid amount is above the minimum tender value and he fulfills all the other criteria required in them. In view of the submission made by the parties, there is nothing to adjudicate in the matter. Accordingly, the respondent shall verify the bid amount submitted by the petitioner. If the petitioner's bid amount is above the minimum bid value set by the respondents, the petitioner's bid would be considered to be valid bid, provided that he fulfills all other eligibility criteria required in the NIT.
So next, Sarah, so next, page 60.
Yes, Lordship. Page 60, Lordship, we have submitted.
No, please read.
I have
Yeah,
one-
so you have submitted the order, then
what I have
page
passed-
61.
Yes, Lordship. Then page 61, the
Yes.
implementation order. Yeah, Lordship, in compliance of the Honorable High Court's order dated so and so, the corporation has examined the compliance representation submitted by Commissioner C. so and so on 11/6/2024 in connection with NIT so and so for settlement of Fulbari Anua bill and found that the comparative evaluation statement of financial bid submitted by the bidders, namely C. Shubham so and so, titled that for settlement of Fulbari Anua bill evaluated by tender evaluation committee is found mathematically correct.
Is found mathematically correct.
Wherein it was mentioned the status of revenue quoted by the petitioner is below minimum value. So Lordship, mathematically correct, because Lordship, I have stated the entire 7 years bid.
Please read, please carry on reading.
Yes, Lordship. Moreover, the offered revenue by Sri Subal Chandra Das is whether below minimum value or not is immaterial, as he would have been H2 bidder. Even in case his bid value would have been above minimum value, as such in compliance of science was rejected. So Lordship, my prayer is only that, Lordship, they have calculated my bid amount. Where they have calculated, I have no knowledge, because if your Lordship call for the records, Lordship, then everything will be clear, Lordship. Because my Lordship understanding is that, Lordship, now they to issue the bid to their suitable persons, Lordship.
Not suitable, Mr. Council, that fellow has his bid is 60 lakhs above you.
No,
Why should then,
maybe, Lordship.
why should they make a loss of 60 lakhs?
Yes, Lordship, I have no claim on that.
Then,
But-
where is the right, what right of yours has been violated?
Their Lordship not calculated properly my
Yes.
bid amount, Lordship.
Lordship, I could not, that day, like, we also calculated wrongly, Lordship. Right now, I have seen the,
Is it correct?
mathematically correct. Right now, I have calculated it, Lordship.
Uh-huh,
It is mathematically, that day actually, during the court hour, I have also calculated wrongly, Lordship.
okay.
Court has calculated.
Ah.
Is 12 lakh, 65,660 plus 66 lakhs to 990. Amounts to 78 lakhs something.
Ah.
Which below the minimum tender value 80 lakhs.
Minimum revenue is 80 lakh. So
He's below.
then,
Mathematically.
no, and we have directed that they should do it again.
Lordship, that is for 7 years, Lordship. My learned friend, Lordship, he submitted first year offer. That was revenue 12 lakhs.
Yes, mathematically, they said,
Anyway,
What
has
makes
the
sure that
fishery
they have
been
done
settled with that person
oh, Lord, we are going for retendering.
or retendering?
That is the.
That is the way.
Probably that
He
is
wants
just a dummy, a dummy tender by that number one, so that he gets it.
Yes. They need happens, Lord.
Happens. Sorry, right.
Lordship understand everything. It is everything.
Right, Mr.
NH Bobby.
NH Govia, now counsel for the petition. Who submits that the order dated 12/6/2024 passed by the Assam Fisheries Development Corporation, managing direct, passed by the respondent number Number three. Wherein the petitioner's financial bid has been stated to be found mathematically correct, should be set aside. The petitioner counsel submit that the finding of the respondent number three, that the petitioner's bid amount was below the total minimum tender value for 7 years fixed by the state respondent, that is rupees 80,54,200, is wrong, and as such is wrong, as the petitioner's bid value is above 81 lakh for the total 7 years. They accordingly submit that bid. And the calculation made by the respondent number three is wrong, and the petitioner's bid should be considered to be a valid. Next, Mr. P. Sharma,
Here, 56.
what is the mathematical calculation in
Your
the
Lordship can order 56 A, B and C.
where page?
56, Lordship. Lordship can calculate it. B,
Yes, I'll calculate it. B
B
is 12,65,660,
and C is
C is 66,
02900.
66,02,900. That's all.
That's one. He's saying that it amounts to 81 lakhs. But I am saying it amounts to 70 lakhs.
Lordship, that
Yeah.
is sixth year, Lordship.
Huh?
That my learned friend, Lordship.
Yes,
from
Lordship,
sixth
first year,
Lordship.
B and
That
C.
is sixth year revenue, Lord.
Yes, B and C.
Lordship,
DSC has to be added together. This, you see, this 12 lakhs is not included in the 6 lakh. In the 66 lakh.
B plus C.
Lordship, your Lordship may kindly peruse page 32, Lordship, wherein
Page
I have
32.
for every year, Lordship, my bid was more than 12,65,000, Lord. I have category, what
That
formula
actually,
they have
I
taken,
also
Lordship,
wrongly
for
calculated.
calculation, Lordship.
Huh?
Last time, during the last series of
No,
litigation,
no,
I also wrongly calculated.
Lordship, what formula they have taken for adding for Lordship calculation of that bid amount? Because in page 32 is very much clear, Lordship. I have submitted this bid amount for every year, Lordship. More than 12,65,000 my bid value was, Lord. For entire 7 years, Lordship, up to 12,69,000. I have Lordship given the bid, Lord.
Is their
So
statement.
if 12 lakhs is considered only, Lordship, then also 96 lakhs, Lordship, entire.
Is this part of your
Yes, Lordship, that is
tender.
part of my bid, Lord.
part of your bid?
Yes, Lord. That's why, Lordship, I am requesting your Lordship that Lordship, if record is called for Lordship, then your Lordship may kindly see that
Just a minute.
what types of formula they have.
Not a part of the. Lordship, these way tenders are not, bids are not offered, Lordship. They,
So according to you, your bid is 88 lakhs.
It is above 96 lakhs, even, Lord.
No, how can it be that?
Because, Lordship, for 7 years, Lordship, more than 12 lakh 65,000.
Okay, the rates are different. That is different.
Yes,
No,
sir.
the still,
Well-
there cannot be.
100 more, Lordship, in every year, Lordship. I have quoted, Lord. Initial
So,
22.
100 more. Okay, 100 more doesn't make much of a difference.
Lordship,
Have you got the calculator? Have you got calculator out here? What about this page 32? Page
I
32.
don't think this is a part of the record, Lordship. I can verify you during 10 minutes, Lordship, whether this is a part of it.
Okay, verify. What have I said?
I can inform Lordship, you can create it after 10 minutes.
Yes,
Year-wise revenue is.
we'll take it up. We'll take it up after 10 minutes. Let him. Give me.
98.
No, but then where is the first page? Oh, these guys are useless. This is the old one. He has not done the first page. He has done from 79. Till 84 it should be, 78 to 84. He's done it from 79. Just tell him to do page 78 also. 2 copies, huh?
Lordship, I need a permission, Lordship. So I forgot to bring this copy, Lordship. So can I make a photocopy of that or that document, Lordship?
Which document?
To verify that document, Lordship. 32 pages.
Ah, you can take mine. You take a photo.
Yes, I will type. Second copy.
Take the second photo.
I think they. Wait, please. Okay. Lordship, I am agreed by and tender Lordship, which Lordship will find at page 16. Whereby, my lord, page 16 of my petition. Whereby, my lord, certain markets they have tendered for settlement, and I am concerned with, my lord, serial number 15 and 16, my lord, these two markets at page 17.
Ah,
My lord, my contention is that, my lord, I own and possess some portion of land in that market where I have my own premises, I am running my business there. My lord, by virtue of this tender notice, they are trying to settle the private market also. That's why, my lord, without demarcating the land that Panchayat occupies, my lord, this tender process, I pray, my lord, is not maintainable, my lord. Because
why is it not maintainable?
because this is settled, my lord, in law, my lord, that private market cannot be settled by way of tender, my lord. I have a judgment of.
No, private market cannot be settled by way of tender, no doubt.
Yes.
But do you have the permission of the government, approval of the government to run the private market?
Well, that, my lord, I am running since,
Does not matter.
Well-
When the law says that it's a requirement. I think the Assam Panchayat law,
Yes,
I
my
think. Which provision?
Lordship, 107, the latest amendment, Lordship, it says that no private huts, carts, and fisheries shall be allowed to operate within the area under the jurisdiction of Gaon Panchayat without prior approval of the concerned Panchayat authorities and government. The Panchayat shall impose such fees as may be prescribed.
that I may pay, my lord.
Yeah, where is that?
107. For the Panchayat.
176 settlement of private ghat fisheries
Lordship.
was
There was a amendment, Lordship, last year.
last year. But this is a old.
That was struck down earlier, my lord, and subsequent to that, my lord. this-
There's again
There's an
come.
amendment.
My lord, it says, I have to pay the fees, whatever they include, my lord. That I am ready, my lord. But if my market is settled, my lord, because I have given.
It is within your land.
Yes, my lord. And there is also a civil suit going on in the Court of Learned Additional District, that's Gwalpara. And we have made a representation before the authority also that during pendency of the civil suit, land may not be, this market may not be settled because in my submission, my lord, market operates over more than 5 acres of land. And there is a dispute going on more.
Where
than
is your land? Where is your land document?
Land document is annexure 1, my lord. At page 11. My lord, my name appears, it's a translated copy at page 12, serial number 8. This is the name of the petitioner.
Page 12. Where is your name?
Serial number 8.
Page 12. Abdul Bari.
Yes, he is the petitioner, my lord. He
And-
owns 2 kata 10 lesas of land. Serial number 7 is the land name in the name of Anchalik Panchayat. On the top, my lord.
Yes.
They own 1 kata 5 lesas of land. Will you break it?
Where? In column
Seven.
number?
7.
Column number 7,
No, my lord, column number 1 at the very, this
column number 1.
serial number 7, Secretary Jaleshwar Anchalik Panchayat. They own 1 big of 5 lessons of land.
Where do you get that 1 bigger?
My lord, within bracket that is given, my lord. In the
Zero
land.
bigha, 1 katha, 5 lakh.
1 katha, 1
Five
big, 0 bigger. 1 katha, 5 letters.
Very small amount of.
So,
land.
this is, and who are you?
My lord, I am a landowner, my lord. I occupy a land in that market area, my lord, where I have my private building and.
But the market is being run by whom? Market is not being run by
No, my
you.
lord, it's my building, my lord.
Your
Yeah.
building?
Yes, my lord, my land, I am there, my lord. I have my own shop.
This is the land of this
Anchalik Panchayat.
Anchalik Panchayat.
They have a
Secretary
very
Authority.
small 1 katha 5 lessons of land only, my lord. I have total 2 bighas of land.
No,
This-
how do we know where is your land? How much is your land? What is the area of your
Yes, my
land?
lord, that's the remarks column, my lord. It is there at column number 10 at page 11, my lord. Kindly see, this is the order of the. May I read that, my lord?
Where?
As per order dated 12/5/2017 of the circle officer in Namdari case number 2
2 kathas.
katha 10 lessons
That is your land. In
Yes.
tag number 370. This is your land.
in the name of Abdul Bari, son of the officer.
So this area cannot be touched.
Yes, madam.
So let the circle officer take a decision on this.
Yes, my lord, but they are going to open the tender on.
That will say that cannot be done. That will pass us the order insofar as it affects the disputed land.
Yes,
The other land, so
Yeah.
it can continue. So that market, insofar as it is, it encroaches upon the disputed land, that the no settlement should be made.
yes, madam.
Until and unless the circle officer comes to a finding as to what is the
Status of the.
status of, not the status and whether, and it has to be demarcated also.
Yes, and that's why prayer, my lord. Till it is demarcated, private land may not be touched, my lord. In respect of the land.
Your private land.
Yes,
Member.
But the Lordship, the circle officer has not been made a party.
The deputy commissioner.
The deputy commissioner.
Or deputy commissioner.
There is the-
He
That's
does number.
You should have made the circle officer.
Sorry, madam.
Anyway, right. Third, Mr.
Yes, sir.
P.R. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the petitioner is the owner of land measuring 2 kathas 10 lechas in dag number 370. Under pata number
169.
169. But where is this in?
My lord, it is, my lord, at Gwalpara, my lord, under Mauza Lakhipur. In Gwalpara district, under Mauza Lakhipur. On the top
In
of.
Galpara district, under Mauza Lakhipur, lot number 9.
Yes.
Khalisar Bhita Musalman Para village.
Yes.
And it's Kheraj Miadi land. What is this?
My lord, that's a kind of patta, my lord.
Next para. The petitioner's counsel submits that the respondent number 5 has issued tender notice dated 29/5/2024 for settlement of various markets,
I'm concerned with serial number 15.
various markets, including Khalisa Bitha weekly market and Khalisa Bitha daily market, which is at serial number 15 and 16 of the said tender notice. Pustak. He submits that the above 2 markets are to be settled within the land owned by the petition. Okay. Owned by the petition. Huh? He submits that the markets are, he submits that the market is to be settled on land which is, huh?
Which is
owned by the
owned by the
Which is owned by the
Anchalik Panchayat.
Anchalik Panchayat.
Yeah,
Anchalik
Which is
Panchayat.
Lordship.
That's not the private land.
Owned by the
Jaleshwar Anchalik.
Jaleshwar Anchalik Panchayat. Huh? Pustak. The petitioner counsel submits that the respondent cannot settle markets over land owned by the Anchalik Panchayat.
No, Lordship, the
by the petition. Full stop. Who is the owner of the land? Not the Anchalik Panchayat. This is,
the matter is that the Anchalik Panchayat is settling at the market, which is in its own land, and the petitioner's land is adjacent to the.
that is
land.
what I'm saying. That is what I'm trying to say. The other
But
thing-
the petitioner is arguing that the Anchalik Panchayat is also settling the market, which is on.
Correct. So he can say anything. It's his submission. Why are you trying to, you have confused the issue now from the beginning, whatever I said. Next, Tara, that is. Same. Which is that serial number 15 and 16. There's a page 17, the- He submits that the markets to be settled on the Anchalik Panchayat land also encroaches upon the land of the petition. He submits that the market, the above two markets cannot be settled insofar as it extends into the land of the petition. As the petitioner is also running a private market. Next. Here, and the petition counsel does submit that the Deputy Commissioner Golpara, District Commissioner it should be. The District Commissioner if changes, if there is no more Deputy Commissioner, the District Commissioner Golpara, bracket respondent number 2. And the circle officer, and the concerned circle officer should be directed to make a spot verification as to the extent of the petitioner's land and demarcate the land of the petitioner in terms of the Jamabandi, so as to ensure that the market to be settled by the respondent number 5 does not encroach upon the petitioner's land. Mr.
U Sharma for Mr. S. Datta, Panchayat and Rural.
Mr. U Sharma for Mr. S. Datta, Learned Counsel for the PNRD.
Yes, Lordship.
And Mr. S. S. Roy, Learned Counsel for the respondent number 2. Submit that they have got no objection to the prayer made by the petitioner's counsel. The issue raised by the petitioner is basically to the effect that the two markets that are to be settled by the respondent number 5 encroaches upon the land of the petitioner. As the parties have consented. As per the parties' consent, the respondent number 2 is directed to ensure that the concerned circle officer makes a spot verification of the petitioner's land in terms of his Jamabandi and demarcate the land of the petitioner, so as to clarify as to whether the settlement of the above two markets would encroach upon the petitioner's land. It is made clear that after the circle officer makes his report with regard to the demarcation of the petitioner's land, the respondents should not settle the market, the two markets, insofar as it may encroach into the petitioner's land.
Lordship, a time frame will be fixed because we have.
The entire exercise should be concluded by the respondent number 2. And the concerned circle officer in his office within a period of a period of a period of 20 days from the date of receipt of a copy of this order. Full stop. Till such time as the circle officer makes a report with regard to the area of the petitioner's land and the consequential demarcation to be made, comma. The respondent number 5 shall not settle the two markets, comma, insofar as it touches / encroaches upon the petitioner's private land. The writ petition is accordingly dispensed of.
Okay. Lordship, this matter may kindly be taken up at 2. Lordship, K. Gogoi is appearing for the respondent. He is in court number 1. So at 2, Lordship. There's a petition.
You're the petitioner.
This pertains to a tender.
Yes, Lordship, at 2, Lord. K. Gogoi is appearing in this. He is in legs in court number 1.
Clause 10. Clause 10. First. This is what item?
11.
Oh, item 11. Oh, yeah, bid was rejected. King, who is it?
It was rejected, my lord.
Ah.
When a plea taken was there, power of attorney was not there. But it is not required according to tender to. It
Okay.
is total.
He is in legs, Lordship.
But then the other side is not here.
Other side is, oh, in that case.
You just wait for it. He says at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Timing 8.
Right, fine, my lord. My learned friend, I didn't have this, my learned friend has just forwarded to me. My lord, this is, officer is trying to act too smart, man. The issue number is same, he has only changed the date, my lord, in the name of modified 90. To circumvent the order's purpose on the code.
The issue number is,
Same, my lord. Only, my lord, and then everything is same, my lord. The serial numbers, the names of fishery, everything is same, the terms and conditions the same. Only the date has been changed from 56 to 66, my lord. But this is very.
no, but it says that partial modified.
That's
I'll
my
give
lord,
it.
that's the thing, my lord. Only thing to change the date at the top, 56 has been turned to 66. Only to circumvent the orders of your lordship, my lord. Very smart, my lord, trying to act very smart and playing with the court, my lord. Very dangerous, my lord.
What to do, smart fellows, what to do? Can't help it.
My lord. Everything is same, my lord, only the lordship is the issue number, my lord. In the my lord, NIT which we have impugned, my lord, and my lord, this one, my lord, this, the modified NIT, my lord. MSC, RR, page, middle page 76.
No, serial numbers are the same on
Same,
the
but-
fishery.
Same, man. Everything is safe.
Now, who do what? Now, supposing so which one do we apply? The modified or the?
My lord, the issue, my lord, here is, my lord.
I know the issue is the same. Issue is the same in all the cases. Only thing is that which one is to be, yes, switch for the MAC. You have issued 2 NITs. One is of 5/6 and one is of 6/6. Now, item 8, no? Now in the 5/6, there are altogether, I think 199 or something.
180.
180.
Here also 180.
Out here also 180.
Similar, serial numbers are same, madam. Same fisheries. Issue number is same. How can be two issue numbers of 2 different days be same, madam?
Huh? I think let your officer come here.
Yes, sir. Let me present, madam.
Huh? Tell your senior to come now. Along with anything, you just tell your senior to come. In fact, you tell your officer to come here. Where is your officer? In Kokrajhar. Demaji is 2.5 hours away only. Huh?
No, 5 hours, 6 hours, sir.
I thought he can come by afternoon or something like that.
Yes, sir.
Lordship will fix it on Monday. Let him come on Monday, madam. Lordship fix it Monday, let him come on
No,
Monday.
no, let the senior
My-
clarify.
my-
Yes. We call the senior.
And then we'll- Clause 10.
No problem.
My lord, before coming to clause 10, I would like to apprise this honorable court on few other issues, my lords, if your lordship permits. Number one, my lord, last year it was 7,62,000,
Last year was 7 lakhs, what the minimum price?
government bid.
Government reserve rate.
Yes. 7,62,300.
For, this is for a fishery or what is this?
No, this
market.
market.
Government reserve rate.
Yes, madam. This was 2023-2024.
23, 24.
This year, my lord, suddenly rose to 83 lakhs 410.
83 lakhs 410.
10.
So what is wrong?
No, what I'm saying, my lord. Now the earnest money, your lordship see. No, the earnest money is the crux because all the people are not able to pay that much. Earlier it was 76,230.
Yeah.
Now it is 8,30,041.
8 lakhs.
30,041. My lord, it restricts definitely from the arithmetic point, your lordship will see that it restricts the participation.
No, they want money.
That I understood. But suddenly that 1 year without any notice, without any publication.
That is
is
nothing.
abnormal.
No. You
My lord,
don't,
the-
if you don't have the capacity, don't participate. That's all.
My lord, now the important issue is the tenders are called under the 105 of the section 105 of the Act. And the procedure is under the financial rules of 2002. And the procedure said there has to be 45 days at least. My lord has seen that.
Okay, it's 45 days. So
Yes.
you don't have enough time.
No, no, no. Over here they have.
No, so you want some more, when is the last date?
Today.
Today.
That is the reason. your
Okay, we
lordship
will
per-
extend it.
Your lordship permitted, my lord.
We'll extend it till 29th of June. Till 29th of June. Because otherwise, this will have a cascading effect on the subsequent years.
Is already having, my lord.
Lordship,
Look, but let them decide that.
My lord. Another thing is that, my lord, the most important thing is clause 10. The clause 10,
Clause 10 we will stay.
Lordship,
my lord, clause 10. is-
We'll
no,
stay clause 10. You won't stay.
Yes, my lord.
We'll stay.
Yes, my lord.
may I submit, my lord, to save the time of the court, my lord? This is the same answer like concerned Lordship has said yesterday.
Oh, already stayed.
Already said. I want to go to the
What
Perhaps
I'm trying
he
to
is
say,
not able.
yesterday your lordship has
Already I have
said
informed to the
clause 10
BDO,
as
my
well
lord.
as extended to 29.
Correct.
Similar order may kindly be given.
That may be take with my lord because already stay there.
Already stayed.
No, I need a stay on the similar
Already stay.
nature. No, no, no. Suppose
Already
that
stay.
it happened that one case was withdrawn.
In that case,
My lord, that
this
case
case
was
will be.
withdrawn.
Okay.
Exactly
So
similar.
he has to show his client also
Yes,
that
yes,
he has done work.
Already I have submitted my lordship that there are different lobbies.
My
That
lord,
is why my lord different repetitions.
The order is consequent.
Otherwise,
Material gain. my lord.
So how does it matter?
yes. I'm not
Similar
saying-
order,
Yes, my lord.
he'll become a hero to his clients. Everyone wants to be. You also want to be a hero to your client.
I'm just trying to.
I was a lawyer too. Even I want to stay.
My just concern is the state revenue, my lord, nothing more than that.
So where is the problem? State revenue, you see, one thing is that you see this clause 10. Now, your clauses 1 to 16, if those documents are not submitted, as per clause 17, 1 to 16 is not complied with, the tender can be dismissed straight away. Without anything required. However, because of clause 10, a person who has not complied with 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
I'll satisfy
He-
that
he-
much, my lord,
yeah.
when matter will be
Correct.
fixed for hearing money.
correct. So but then prima facie it appears that way. A person.
I understand, lordship.
You understand, no? You understand. A person who can be dismissed, whose tender can be disqualified at the first instance, if if he's the highest bidder, no, then he can correct everything, all the defects.
Only he,
Only he.
he also. There is a decision, my lord.
Not only he,
And-
maybe she also.
Oh, she was. Well, it is already held by this honorable court, is a violation of Article 14.
You see,
Exactly
that
so.
is an observation only. Only an observation. It's an observation.
No, it's a finding.
We'll see.
Yes, sir.
But
You see, because according to you, it's a finding. According to the division bench, it is not. And the division bench order
I submit one more thing, my lord.
is that division bench order is on 31/5/23, passed in 3/9/5/22.
That's right.
Lordship may kindly come to the prayer portion, page 20.
Page 20.
All the prayers, my lord, are not only clause 10 challenging, but the entire NIT. my lord. All the prayers. There are 3 prayers, including the 3 where clause 10 is mentioned.
You don't want to participate in the NIT?
I want to,
Then why you asking for setting aside the NIT?
my lord, I've taken the reports to that, financial rules 2000.
Now, according to the financial rules 2002, how many days is required? 45 days.
45 days.
And 45 days for giving chance to the bidder to submit.
Yes, sir.
That can never happen now. For the simple reason that
Next year.
that the settlement
First
has to be as per the panchayat year. Panchayat year starts from 1st July. And if we give up to say, we say till 15th of July, he should submit, then what will happen for the future years? So you're making not, you're making redundant
No, it's,
a
my lord,
provision of law then.
no, as your lordship has already passed the,
So you don't
Order,
press,
yes,
you
sir.
don't press prayer 1, you say that.
yes, my lord.
All
not
the
present.
prayers, my lord, not only one.
Oh, he wants a fresh NIT.
Yeah, there is a different issue, totally different.
No, I wanted the fresh NIT without, clause 10. My lord, in the body of the petition, the clause 10 has been challenged mainly, my lord. That is the reason I've gone on the things. As my lord has already taken up the matter, similar matter yesterday. The order that is passed, my lord, that will do, they will do.
You should have just challenged clause 10 only. Now we are challenging the entire thing.
Because of the financial rules, my lord.
No, if you go by the financial rule,
I've
it,
given,
it can, no, please listen. You're looking at it with blinkers, you know. It's like, these horse, they have this thing. They don't see sideways, only front. Now, supposing we allow your petition, okay, that financial rules not followed. Can we tell them follow the financial rules?
No.
Financial rules will only happen next season.
yes, my lord.
Then you want that? We'll tell them next season only you do it.
My lord, the
So you see, it cannot be done.
setting aside the NIT, I give up this prayer.
All the 3 prayers are to setting aside NIT. All the 3 prayers.
Yeah, clause 10 was within the.
All your 3 prayers are like that.
Yes, my lord, clause 10 was within that.
If all 3 are not.
You make a challenge only to clause 10. Limit yourself to challenge to clause 10 and to give you extension time into for that for submission of tender. It doesn't
That 2
really.
prayers are only valid.
Only that. Only thing is that today is the opening tender.
No, lordship has already,
It's the same market.
yes, same thing.
No, not same market.
All the markets of the under this panchayat has been.
All the markets have been split. So what you do is, it has since already been done. You withdraw this file by Monday, we'll give you an order. Otherwise, this is for all your prayers for setting aside.
And for that, my lord, part, that government value part, my lord, these markets, my lord, used to settle in 1 crore.
That you see, that he can make a prayer. That is no bar. He
No,
can make a prayer
yes.
whether we agree or not, that's a different
Yes,
issue.
yes.
So that you can do.
My lord, there is a blink of hope with the third prayer.
Fresh NIT.
How? Not, no, you see,
Cancelling clause, next, if cancelling clause 10 of the NIT.
sorry. Clause 10 of the NIC.
Yes. and by extending sufficient time to collect all necessary
A
documents.
writ of to issue a fresh.
That what given, that what.
No, no, no. You make a proper prayer. All your prayers are wrong. I mean, you are basically asking that the NIT should be set aside. And a fresh NIT should be.
What I'm saying, my lord, because of the paucity of time.
No, no, you file it
Before 29.
you file it by before 29. You file it on Monday morning. Mention it, afternoon order will come.
Deeply obliged. I'll withdraw, my lord.
Withdraw. You have to withdraw.
Yes.
Heard Mr. J. Abedin, learning counsel for the petitioner. Who submits that the writ petition may be, he may be allowed to withdraw the writ petition with liberty to file a page. Prayer is allowed, writ petition dismissed as withdrawn with liberty of petition. That order, I'll tell you, 20/06/24 passed in 3/1/61/24. Yesterday's order,
3-1.
6/1. 24.
Deeply obliged.
Yesterday's order.
Pending at report. Pet vigilance. My lord, there were two other matters which were disposed of. That was regarding that registration certificate. Now, in this case, the issue is, Lord, what we call it, a bid security declaration. Now, if you also to kindly come to page 41.
Page 41.
Yes. No, sorry.
Yes.
The subpara, the bid shall be, as the lordship got it.
Page 41.
Page 41, there's a transport of Indian LPG.
Yes, transportation of Indian
The
LPG. Yes.
first, second subpara on the first.
Yes.
The bid shall be summarily rejected if bid security declaration in lieu of EMD is not uploaded in e-tendering portal on or before the bid submission date. This is the clause which they have invoked to reject my technical.
EMD is earnest money deposit.
Either EMD or no, no, it's not required if the declaration is given.
Correct.
This, if bid security declaration in lieu of EMD.
Your basic case is that bid security declaration was submitted by you.
Yes.
Their case is that it is not submitted.
Not submitted.
Now this is a question of fact.
Fact.
Now how do we?
No, my lord, yes, correct.
How do we decide the
Yes,
issue?
yes. Now, if your lordship will kindly come to. No. Please come to page 76. This is my checklist, which I have downloaded. Page 76.
Yes.
Kindly see. It's a declaration. My lord, the checklist for submission of
Number one.
documents uploaded.
Number one is there.
Yes.
Now,
And my lord, not only that,
but that is a checklist. But then, is it possible that in the checklist you said yes, but you did not upload?
why not? Otherwise, the computer will not reflect it. If it
I
is
do not
there.
know.
In any case,
Because these yes have been written by you, I think,
yes,
not by the computer.
yes.
This has been written by you.
But this is what was uploaded, but others were found. This is not found. That's the whole difficulty. So that's not the thing. There are other issues. Please come to page 79. What is the consequence of not, uploading? This is an undertaking which is required to be given along with the bid. Now, please come to the last one. It's a declaration given by the bidder. I, we, so and so, this is the that's the petitioner participating in the subject tender for the job transportation of so and so, do hereby declare that in the event, please come to the last one.
If I will fail to refuse to initiate execution of work contract, then we would be debarred from being eligible for bidding, award of all future tenders in the form of Indian Oil Corporation for a period of 6 months from the date of communication of this letter. So this is annexure A1 is a part of the bid, my lord. This is a format of bid security declaration from bidder in lieu of EMD. And this is what I had submitted. This is a part of the tender. I cannot manufacture these documents, you know. Now please come to page 55 for a moment. And we have a look at the heading. Non-submission of page 55.
Yes.
Non-submission of these documents shall lead to rejection of bid. Now, that bid security declaration is not included. Most importantly, there is a, please come to page 64. Now, this is a mail which was given to this Probity associate by the respondent oil company.
Yes.
You fail to submit below mentioned document as per tender terms and conditions. Please submit the documents as listed below within due date and time mentioned in the e-tender portal. The documents are necessarily to be submitted in the e-tender portal. Submission of documents in any other mode shall not be accepted. I mean, Lord, this is the person who got, I mean, how many trucks? Here he got substantial number of trucks. Kindly see, these are all the documents which Lordship finds in page 55. If these documents are not submitted, they, according to them, the bid should be rejected.
That is a different thing.
No, kindly see.
I understand.
You are
it is
adopting
that-
one procedure in respect of a
No.
bidder, and you are adopting another procedure in respect to other.
That is something else, but.
Now, my lord, these are all mandatory documents. There are about 7 requirements, which all are included in page 55. And he was given a lot of works.
Now, let us see your case first.
Yes.
Otherwise, that drawn
So
up.
my case is, my lord, page 79. This is my format of this security declaration. Bid security declaration, this is the one which I have given. Let them produce the records, let them show the tenders which I have submitted.
Where does such a question be raised and the records were demanded to be produced, madam? So these are documents which are uploaded and it's available in the portal. To avoid such a dilemma, my lord, we have annexed the entire bid of the petitioner along with her affidavit, and that particular document is missing. And it is their statement that they have uploaded it in their petition, and now we completely refuse and say that it is missing. And first they have to establish their locus. Then
Now-
we have to move on to the other documents, and that page 55, it is headed as other mandatory documents. That is point number 3 of the NIT. Point number 2 is pre-qualification criteria. Number 1 is the notice inviting tender, which says under to us 4 that
Now, where is 1, 2, 3? Where is the?
and 40 is 1, madam.
Page 40.
40.
Yes.
Page 40 is 1 notice inviting tender schedule. Number 4, earnest money deposit. Bidders to note that there shall be no requirement of paying earnest money deposit against this e-tender. However, all bidders shall be required to mandatorily submit the bid security declaration in lieu of EMD as per the standard format attached. The requirement of submission of bid security declaration shall also be applicable on bidders who are exempted from payment of EMD. The bid shall be summarily rejected if bid security declaration in lieu of EMD is not uploaded in e-tendering portal on or before tender submission date and time. Number 2 at page 40 is the pre-qualification criteria.
Then we move on.
Number two at page 40.
Yes,
Number two at page 40. What do you mean number
I'm
two?
sorry, not 40, that's sorry. No, 52, that's 52.
Page
the pre-
52.
Yes. Pre-qualification criteria.
Number one is what? Notice inviting tender.
Under that,
What is NIT? Number two is pre-qualification. Criteria. Page 52. Then three is that?
then number 3 comes, the other mandatory documents. to be
That is
submitted
at
by the
page, yes, page.
participating in the tender, non-submission of this document shall lead to rejection of bid. Now that particular allegation that we have demanded so and so documents from certain,
Ah, yes.
again, the allegations in the repetition are vague. Some email has been attached, something is there, now. Where is his locus now?
Anyway,
says that
anyway,
there-
so where is his document that he uploaded?
No, it's not there. No, we have uploaded, and the entire set of annexures we have uploaded is his entire bid.
It's not there.
It's not there.
What to do?
If my learned friend has concluded, I can give a reply to this.
Yes.
Now, my lord, I am alleging violation of Article 14 in this case. Now, why you could not send me a similar mail when you can ask for 7 documents from a particular contractor whom we have given substantial number of work? Why you could not seek a clarification from me? Am I not entitled to that? Because you have to adopt uniform pattern. If you can ask for 7 mandatory documents from a bidder to favor him, why can't you ask for 1 document? Assuming it is not there. My lord, there is a reason why this is possible. Now, if your lordship would kindly take our affidavit in reply at page 290. Why it is possible, why it could have happened. That while uploading it, it was not accepted by the system, there is a reason. Please come to page 290. Para 4, our affidavit in reply. They were negotiating with a particular tenderer, my lord. They have issued corrigendum time and again to postpone the tender. Eventually, government of Assam had to intervene. Please come to para 4. Now, the statement made in para 5 of the counter are vehemently denied. It is denied that the petitioner is trying to mislead the honorable court. It is reiterated that instant tender has been marred with controversy since the very beginning. And though the tender was first floated in November 23, it was extended from time to time by a corrigendum. It is reiterated that after issuance of the aforementioned corrigendum, Northeast PAC LPG Transport Association was negotiating very hard to call off the aforementioned tender. Government of Assam also intervened in the said matter, and Joint Secretary to the Food and Public Distribution, Consumer Affairs, while later dated, called for a joint meeting on 31/24. Petitioner firm and all other firms who were interested to participate in the instant tender were informed the last date for submission of the tender documents will be extended, and the issuance of the aforementioned letter dated so and so reaffirmed the belief that the last date for submission of tender document would be extended. But ultimately negotiation failed, and there was a huge rush on the last date as almost all the participating tenders submitted their tenders on that day. It is stated that the petitioner had uploaded all documents as envisaged by the tender, and he may not be made victim of technical glitch which might have happened and which was beyond the control of the petitioner. My lord, please come to page 62 of the writ petition, where their meeting was convened by the government of Assam. Everybody was under the impression that that date would be extended. Last minute, everything was done. Please see, my lord. This is from Joint Secretary.
What page?
62 of the writ petition.
Yes.
This is a communication from Government of Assam, Food and Public Distribution Department to the Chief General Manager, AOD. With reference to the subject cited above, I am directed to inform you that a meeting under chairmanship of Additional Chief Secretary to the Government of Assam is convened on 31/24. The same date, my lord, was the last date for submission of bid at 11 AM in the conference hall of the Additional Chief Secretary, so and so for discussion on the prayer petition of the NEPLTA on new tender. You were requested to make it convenient to attend the meeting as per schedule. That was the date, that was the last date of submission of the bid, 31/24. So everybody was under the impression that the date would be extended. Eventually, the talk failed, therefore they stick to their date. It is in that circumstances, some technical glitch may have happened. Now the issue is, assuming my bid was, my bid security declaration was not there. When you can ask for 7 documents from another mandatory documents from others, why couldn't you ask for 1? Am I not entitled to some, my lord, uniform behavior? It does not, take these contractual matters as if some glitch here and there. End of the day, there has to be uniform distribution of the state largesse. Everybody has to get a pie in the government's, my lord, Babuti. It's not that you will choose those, pick and choose. When it comes to your favored contractor, you will ask for 7 documents. And when it comes to the petitioner, you will not even permit them to submit 1 document. Are you prepared to cancel the tender of that property? Then we'll show, then that will reflect your fairness. Therefore, my humble submission in my lord, end of the day, it's a 226 proceeding, my lord. It's also a court of equity. Therefore, lordship will invoke the equitable jurisdiction and grant relief to the petitioner. And my lord, the communication which we have referred to at page 62, they have not denied that. Page 62. Sorry, page 62. I'm sorry, page 64. That they have not denied in their affidavit. Therefore, my humble submission is, my lord, lordship will give a due consideration to our prayer. And these are contracts where many people can be accommodated. End of the day, you'll be giving employment to somebody. And in any case, my lord, there is an interim order operating also.
That's all. Right. Heard Mr. Kiran Chaudhary, the Reliance Senior Counsel for the petitioner, assisted by Mr. N.J. Das. R.J. Das. Also heard Mr. P. Bharadwaj for the
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
respondents number 1. For the respondent, for the respondent 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yes, ma'am.
1 to 5, basically.
1 to 5.
1 to 5. Bracket IOCL. The petitioner's grievance is that the petitioner's technical bid submitted pursuant to the NIT dated 24/11/2023 for transportation of Indane LPG cylinders in vertical position on unit rate basis, ex North Guwahati bottling plant. That is in the synopsis. Okay. Has been rejected, on the ground that the petitioner failed to submit his bid security declaration. Next para. The petitioner's counsel submits that the petitioner had submitted his bid security declaration, and this is clear from the checklist prepared by the petitioner and which had been uploaded by the petitioner along with his bid documents. The petitioner's counsel further submits that assuming the petitioner had not submitted his bid security declaration, comma, the respondent authorities should have asked him to submit his bid security declaration inasmuch as one Pragati Associates having bid ID dash 999069, page 64, has been asked to submit 7 documents which had not been submitted by Pragati Associates. As such, if some concession could have been provided to Pragati Associates, the petitioner should also have been asked to submit his bid security declaration if the same had not been submitted. Next para. The petitioner's counsel further submits that the instant tender has been mired with controversy since the very beginning. And though it was floated in November 2023, it was extended time to time by Coragen. He also submits that the Northeast Pact LPG Transporter Association was negotiating very hard to call off the aforementioned tender. The government of Assam also intervened in the said matter. And the Joint Secretary to the government of Assam, Food, Public Distribution and Consumer Affairs Department, wide letter dated 29/1/2024, called for a joint meeting on 30/01/2020. The petitioners, amongst others, were informed of the meeting. And reaffirmed their belief that the last date of submission of tender documents would be extended. However, negotiations having failed, there was a huge rush on the last day, as almost all the participating tenders submitted their tenders on that day. The petitioner had uploaded all the documents as envisaged by the tender, as envisaged by the NIT. And as such, the petitioner should not be made a victim of any technical glitch which might have happened and which was beyond the control of the petitioner. Also, there is a slight acceptance that there could be a technical glitch. Huh?
The server might not be equipped to take so many things at once. So there is a time.
But then what to do?
That's the problem.
You see, even for my son, when we were trying to get his BA, St. Xavier's College, Bombay, unfortunately, we got all the documents on the last date only. One document we had on the last day. And that day, Bombay was flooded. raining heavily, last day. And all the server packed up out there. No one could submit anything. He means that he had to go to Delhi, but anyway, right. Mr. P. Bhardwaj, the learned counsel for the IOC, submits that on a thorough check made on the uploaded documents of the petitioner, it was found that the petitioner did not submit his bid security declaration. As such, there was no infirmity in disqualifying the petitioner's technical bid in terms of in terms of clause 4 of the tender schedule of the NIT. I have heard the learned counsel for the party. The only question to be decided, the question to be decided is with regard to whether the petitioner had submitted his bid security declaration at the time of uploading his tender documents in the e-tendering portal. The above is a disputed question of fact, inasmuch as the petitioner has submitted, inasmuch as the petitioner has taken the stand that the same was uploaded in the e-tendering portal. No, comma, while the respondent stand is that the bid security declaration was not found in the uploaded tender documents of the petition. Or is there any way to find out?
But I can produce, I can download it and bring the same documents which I have annexed in the. What you can see in the reply, they again don't say that.
We cannot produce any other thing except for the.
Now then what is to be done? This court cannot say that you have produced.
On the second round, Lordship, when there was a chance given to the other thing, when mandatory documents, that is the.
That is Ronak International and Tata Motors comes in the way.
His first legal argument.
You have to first justify. I can understand if that person had not submitted his bid security declaration also, then okay. On the same document, you cannot take opposing stance. But I was looking for that in the document that was asked for for that other person. It's completely different.
Lordship, the bid security, it's, yes, if it was asked, that is there, Lordship, but question, he had uploaded it, but other documents also probably he had uploaded, it has not got uploaded. Why will not he submit, if the documents are.
No, right. It's like going like a Hindi movie going round and round the tree. Right. Clause 4 of the tender schedule of the notice inviting tender provides that the bid shall be summarily rejected. It's capital, bold, not capital, bold, summarily rejected if bid security declaration in lieu of EMD is not uploaded in e-tendering portal on or before tender submission date and time. Inverted comma, they put. It's in page 41. So The affidavit of the IOC purportedly contains all the uploaded documents pertaining to the petitioner's bid,
Entire technical.
entire technical bid. The same is how the bid security declaration is however not amongst the said documents. In view of the stand of the respondent, which can be checked in the e-tender portal. There is no reason for this court not to accept the submission, the stand taken by the IOC that the petitioner did not upload the bid security declaration. On that count, this court does not find any infirmity with the rejection of the petitioner's technical bid, as the same is in conformity with clause 4 of the tender schedule of the NIT. Next part. With regard to the stand of the petitioner's counsel that the petitioner should also have been given a chance to submit necessary documents if not submitted, if not found in the e-tendering portal, as an opportunity for submitting documents had been given to Pragati Associates, this court finds that this court finds that the said argument does not hold water in view of the fact that the documents allegedly asked for from Pragati Associates does not require the bid security declaration, does not include the bid security declaration. Further, in the case of Ronak International, Supra, the Supreme Court has held, that's also the thing, okay. Full stop. Thereafter, in a recent judgment of the Supreme Court passed in Tata Motors, which is in line with the judgment of in Ronak International, the Supreme Court has held as follows. In view of the above reasons, this court does not find any ground to exercise its discretion in the present case. The writ petition is accordingly dismissed.
Deeply obliged.
Can we item 9?
Doctor, I have procured the. Yes, wrongly. This is only to get benefit from the court. This documents is in press law.
My lord,
He has quoted lordship can though it is in vernacular. The amount quoted by him is in English, lordship.
Huh?
The amount quoted by him in English, lordship can calculate it. This is the quotation. This is the bid which he quoted, lordship. This 32 page is a manufactured one. No, it's a false document.
Then, no, just tell me if it's a false, we'll ask him to pay cost.
Lordship, your lordship may kindly peruse the records, lordship. Thereafter, if anything found, lordship, against me, lordship, then I am ready to face any consequence.
So only these two numbers are given,
Lordship, yes.
correct?
Yes.
This
17,
66029, so all these other numbers are not there.
Lordship, so far as my instruction, lordship, I have
No,
also
32, page
communicated with
32,
my
lordship.
client, lordship.
Page 32.
Page 32 is Lordship, on the record, Lordship. Page 32 is on the record, along with the bid, he had submitted this.
So this is, he has given for all the other years 66,02900.
And 12 lakhs above for first year,
So
12
this,
for first year, 12 lakhs, Lordship.
for first year 12 lakhs and for the rest 62,02900.
It amounts to that is, amounts to that. Our calculation in UCB.
Because Lordship, NIT is also page 23 is the NIT Lordship, wherein it was mentioned that annual
56.
minimum revenue should be.
It
11
amounts of
lakhs.
70, Lordship, it tell
So
you,
what does it say that this 66,02900 is for 6 years?
yeah, yes, Lord, 6 years.
It says it's for 6 years.
Yes.
Bring up.
Yeah, madam, yeah, no, for 6 years.
No, calculation not required. I want to know what is it. This 66, that is, it was 6 years.
Upward, so, thanks, sir. Upward,
And this, what is it?
yeah, boss, sir.
This much or
This was much, it'll be this much, and therefore 6 years will be. And after that, there's no more, no more figure, no more figure.
What is this?
That is the total.
Lordship, it tell you with our calculation pen number 56, Lordship. So he actually, he has only to get benefit from the court, he has managed this.
No, Lordship.
I'm stating, I'm never ever stated in any case, Lord. He
Because Lordship, I have also communicated with my client.
regularly they are
That
paying.
was very much
Filing
available
case
in the
against pay.
tender.
No case, no case. I won't impose cost because I have to call for the record and it takes time. You're lucky. But don't ever do this again.
Lordship, as per my instruction. Lordship.
As per your instruction,
Lordship,
your
that was
instruction is
available.
wrong. As per the origin of your document in SME, which has been read over by the court master. First year, 12 lakhs or so,
Yes.
and for 6 years, 66. And it is in yours, for every year you're giving a figure. For every year you're
It is
giving a
required,
figure.
Lordship, as
But
per
here,
terms of the-
For, there's a total figure given for 6 years.
We never give it. It is in the fishery department. In the fishery department, we used to ask
If
for.
you want to still challenge, you bring the records. I'll report
Okay,
cost, any
okay.
cost.
Tomorrow.
I will bring it in the afternoon.
On Monday.
You bring it. List the matter on Monday. Alright. List the matter on Monday as item number 1. You bring the record. Alright. As a first time. Yes. Yes. No, you just mentioned it there. On that day, just let it come in the supplementary. No, no. So you just mention or take it up as first item.
Supplementary motion item 44.
I said just write out, yeah? No, whatever I said in this case, I had given you the dictation. Item 9, I'd given you dictation. Okay, in this A, in this A, I'll just dictate. In this respect, just give me that. So that on Monday, we will not take too much time. In this respect, he has relied upon page 32 of the writ petition, which is to the following effect. You just type it down, page 32. Next para, Mr. P. Sharma. The learned counsel has produced the document submitted by the petitioner in his along with his bid document, which shows that the petitioner has offered to pay rupees 12,65,660 for the first year, and for the remaining 6 years, he has offered to pay 66,02,900. Thereby making the total amount payable for 7 years to be 78,68,560. this court is of the prima facie view that something is amiss in the writ petition. Accordingly, Mr. P. Sharma shall produce the records, official record by Monday. This is the matter on Monday.
And your breakup.
So I put it here, huh?
You just, Lordship can record, mark my document.
Huh?
Lordship can record my documents.
No, you bring the record, it is there, I will see.
We bring-
I just want to see if page 32 is there or not in the report. That's what,
We
no,
never keep a day-to-day basis.
that's what I was finding it very funny, all in English also. His entire thing is in Assamese, but page 32 is all in English. And so if it's there, good, if it's not there, then we'll make him pay, the petitioner has to pay.
Supplementary motion 44.
Hello, what? Eight or 44.
Just say one at a time.
Same missing autonomous
Huh?
council meeting.
I know, we're doing 44.
I'm 44 something.
You also same thing.
Same thing. Eight,
You are challenging 5-6.
five,
You have not challenged 6-6.
six.
Yes, now what is this going on?
That, Your Worship, I have, right now, Your Worship, in fact, I was of the view that this is all one NIT only. Now it was pointed out that some other modified NIT is there, Your Worship.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Please see. Everyone can see it. This is the beginning on top.
Yes, Your Lordship, which has shown, Your Lordship, to me, and everything is same, only the date and the modified.
So now which one am I supposed to stay?
Lordship,
My
that,
name is not Lordship, put the issue number.
Huh?
Issue number is same, put issue number.
Issue number.
Issue. MSC RR NIT 423. That's same.
same.
It's not done anyway. Right?
Lordship, I will take instruction on that. If they have,
Okay, I will do your case first.
My
Ah.
case for
Wait, item 8, no?
8 million.
Third, Mr. M. Data, learned counsel for the petition, who submits that the petitioner has been settled.
No, Miller, I'm the intending Lacy Miller, or Miller, that this settlement has been directed to be made by this honorable court.
Huh?
I was the former Lacy Miller. Now that period is over. There is a direction from this honorable court settle the fishery Miller once again, but go for settlement. Now, by this, if this settlement is given effective matter, then our right to be considered for the settlement of the government will be effective matter.
But it's with regard to this, where is the order?
Of this honorable court matter, page 65. Same Sadia cycle fishery matter that we are.
No, let me see.
Page 65 is operated department.
No, where's the start of the case?
Start of the case, it starts at page.
No, what is the fishery?
We are the intending settle tenders for Brahmaputra part 3, 4, and 5 fishery.
Brahmaputra part 3
Part 3, 4, and 5. Now,
fishery.
these fisheries, which are being sought to be settled, overlap part 3 and part 4 of Brahmaputra fishery, which is a government fishery.
So you are part 3 and part 4.
Part 4.
No, now, where is the direction passed by this court that this should be settled?
Yes, page 65 is the operative part. The judgment starts at page 30, the 45. The operative part, Lordship will find page 65, the last but one paragraph.
Where does it say Brahmaputra part 1? Brahmaputra part 3 and 4.
Well,
Fishery.
that is the fishery, that Lordship will find at page 45.
46.
45, Lordship will find. 43, so 45 also there.
Okay,
So,
right.
Lord,
And where is the direction is past the page?
page 65.
Okay, right.
Last line for the last penultimate paragraph. There's 3 paragraphs only. Paragraph 33, last line. Respondent state is therefore required to put the sale of the scheduled fishery by way of tender
Okay,
forthwith.
right. The respondent state is who? The fishery department. Fishery department is the respondent state.
Right.
Okay, right. The petitioner's counsel submit. Heard Mr. M. Data, learned counsel for the petitioner. who submits that. In terms of the judgment and order dated 2/3/23 passed in WPC. Passed in a batch of writ petitions. The lead case being WPC 8109/2019. 70. The Fishery Department, Government of Assam, was to put on sale various fisheries, including Brahmaputra Part 3 and 4 fishery by way of tender. The grievance of the petitioner is that the missing autonomous council has issued an NIT dated 5/6/2024. Right? Memo number or what?
Memo number. So we say number, Malan.
Right number
Number.
MAC/RR/NIT/423/2024. Dated 5/6/2024. For settlement. I don't know what have I said? No, the dated cut the dated for settlement, which includes Brahmaputra 3 and 4 fishery,
No, which overlaps.
overlaps Brahmaputra 3 and 4 fishery. So, sir, he submits that serial number
1 to 53
Oh.
and 55 to 59. Only 54 is missing. And here I've given two
then
examples.
the entire thing goes.
180 is it?
No, we have stayed enough.
They have an entire Brahmaputra fishery, they have given different names and that's why I try to settle matter. That is the case.
He submits that in the impugned NIT dated 5/6/24. Serial numbers 1 to
53
53
and 55 to 59.
and 55 to 59.
Overlap Brahmaputra Part 3 and 4.
Overlap Brahmaputra Part 3 and 4 fishery.
And my case is, they don't have the authority to even settle. The rule is very
The
clear.
petitioner's counsel
That is
submits
very clear.
that the MAC does not have the power to settle the fisheries pertaining to serial number 1 to 53, 55 to 89.
59, not 80.
Huh?
59.
50 to 59, 53 to 59. With regard to 79, wait, section 79,
Section 80 matter.
section 79, 80 and
81, sorry, 81.
81. Okay,
81 is
right.
very specific matter.
Then you just take this order dated 20/06/24, para 3, in 3163 of 2024, para 3, para 4, para 5. Okay. Then you write issue notice returnable in 3 weeks. Mr. P. Sharma accepts notice on behalf of the Fishery Department. While Mr. S.S. Roy accepts notice on behalf of the respondent number 2 to 4. Mr. S. Bhattakur accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 5.
81 is clear.
The
81 is more clear.
Section 81 is absolutely clear.
the respondent shall submit the affidavit.
One is very clear, Lordship. Israel rules has to be.
The shall submit their affidavit within 3 weeks. Then 9, then para 9 you take, huh? No, then you take in the interim. The respondents are directed not to act upon serial number 1 to 51
53,
53,
55 to 59.
comma, 55 to 59 of the NIT dated 5/6/2024. NIT number, this NIT number MAC/RR/NIT/423/2024 dated 5/6/2024. Okay, that is at page 76, the number.
Your lordship says your lordship without referring to the NIT lordship. That these amounts will not be settled by MSC. That will probably cover your lordship even put.
No, making it doubly sure because we have,
Okay, they will understand, Lordship. We are not understanding the law. That is the problem. The officer.
I think this has to be now, I think, why don't you file an affidavit? We will dispose it of.
I have.
Because the state's file is affidavit, everything will be clear, man.
I have.
State is, from the state,
In
I'm
fact,
saying we have not given any
officer
authority.
support your lordship, my submission, and I have been advising them that those fisheries which are already notified as government fisheries and fisheries covered by AFPC, you should not go for settlement of those. So that's my, and that probably they cannot do. That's why I said.
Lordship, fix on 19, Lordship, all matters.
This is the matter on 19 July,
Along with Lordship.
along with its numbers there.
Well,
No, along with WPC 3071/2024.
What are the date, my lordship, avoid, omit the date, otherwise if they may
No,
try
no,
to again.
serial both number.
See.
All fishery matters we are putting on one.
20 cases sir, already.
How much?
Around 20, Lordship.
20. Good, at least, lawyers are happy now.
More cases. Today, 6 cases filed, Lordship.
Yes, come. Now you are very smart. You are smart because you asked, you made a mention for listing of one case
No, lordship, similar cases.
and you have similar cases, 6
Look.
cases. But you asked for listing of one case
No,
and you
similar-
gave him 5, 6.
No, lordship, I mentioned similar cases of one NIT, same NIT. Lordship, that is the point. Lordship, may I take permission for my junior will be there, my.
I will mention your name again.
No. Thank you.
No, then what has happened is most probably while saying similar cases, you spoke very softly, I couldn't hear. But I only heard one case, which was very loud.
Same NIT, lordship, I say.
Whatever,
Lordship.
I got a shock when yesterday, hey, what, the supplementary, so many files had come. And motion 6, I thought there were only 2 or 3.
NIT, same as that. All the other department, lordship, that is why you have to fight.
Not allowing other advocates to file.
No, it's okay. We would have, but at least, I thought there'd be one or 2, 6 cases. Anyway, right.
Similar, Lordship. Similar.
Third, Mr.
MQ, same, lordship.
M.K. Hussain, learned counsel for the petitioner. All this has been settled with you, all this fishery.
All of the settlement, except lordship, item 46, his term is over on 31/3, lordship, intending tender.
Item 40,
6, lordship.
46, you leave it aside, huh? So it will be item,
Wait, it's not- what are we doing?
the others.
All of them.
Third, Mr.
MQ, same.
M.K.
MQ,
Hussain, learned counsel for the petition, who submit that the missing autonomous council has provided the impugned NIT dated, NIT number MAC/RR/NIT/423/2024 dated 5/6/2024. Put the fishery which is being operated by the petitioner for settlement by the missing autonomous council.
settlement by the AIPC, understand?
By the missing autonomous council, even though the MAC do not have the authority to settle the fishery. So he submits that in the NIT dated 5/6/24, the petitioner's fishery, which has been, he submits that the fishery which has been settled by the petitioner is still being operated by the petitioner. And the same is reflected in serial number
106 and 7.
item 44,
Item 44.
106 and 7 of the NIT dated 5/6/2024. Huh? Okay. Then you take in this order dated 26/24, passed in 3/1/6/24. You just say at para number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Then you say issue notice returnable in 3 weeks. Mr. P. Sharma accepts notice on behalf of the fishery department, AFDC. While Mr. S. S. Roy accepts notice on behalf of. Okay, for AFDC and fishery department, huh? Executive. Mr. S. Roy for respond number
7.
Respond number 7. And Mr. S. Bothakur accept notice on the number 5 and 6. The counsel for the parties shall submit their affidavits within 3 weeks. In the interim, the respondents are directed not to act upon serial number
106 and 7.
106 and 107 of the NIT dated 5/6/2024. Did you say, don't say number, just say NIT number, give the number, huh? Number dated 5/6/2024. Huh? Yeah, same number. MAC RR NIT 423/2024. Same. Huh? Should not act upon serial number 106 and 107 of the NIT number MAC RR/NIT/423/2024 dated 5/6/2024. And the partial modified NIT dated 6/6/2020. You put this in the other order also, the partial modified NIT. Then in item 45,
104 serial number.
in 45, 104 serial number. Okay, that's all. Then
Then Lordship, item 47.
47 serial number,
Serial number Lordship 119, 121, 22, 24, and 30. They bifurcate.
119,
21,
21,
22,
22,
24,
124,
and 30.
and 130. Okay. Then next,
Item 40 is Lordship 109 and 11. Lordship.
109 and 111.
11.
Then next,
49 is Lordship 127.
127. Now let us come to 43.
46.
So this was settled with you for how long?
7 years.
By the AFDC or by the?
AFDC on different dates.
Okay, right. I heard Mr. What's your name again?
MK Hussain.
MK Hussain, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the Tinsuki Borbil Meen Mahal of Golaghat district had been settled with the petitioner for 7 years, from 2017-18 to 22-23-24. As the period of settlement had ended, the AFDC, who had settled the fishery with the petitioner earlier, was to initiate a new tender.
We have initiated.
It's his submission, not the other. But was to initiate a new tender. How, for the said fishery. However, the missing autonomous council, bracket MAC in short, has provided the impugned NIT dated 5/6/2024 invited tenders for the said fishery by renaming the same, and which is reflected in serial number 126 of the impugned NIT dated 5/6/2024. Next para, the petitioner's counsel submits that the MAC cannot, it does not have the authority to settle the said fishery. First up, then you take again the order dated 20/06/24, passing 3/1/60/2024. This one you take para 3, 4, 5. Then you write, issue notice returnable in 3 weeks. Mr. P. Sharma accept notice from behalf of the AFDC, while Mr. S. S. Roy accept notice on behalf of the point number 7. Mr. S. Bhattacharya accept notice on behalf of 5 and 6. The respondents' counsels shall file the affidavits within 3 weeks. First up, in the interim, the respondents are directed not to act upon serial number 126 of the NIT number. So, NIT number MAC/RR/NIT/423/2024 dated 5/6/2024 and the partial modified NIT dated 6/6/2024.
List on 19/7
List on 19/7 along with
all the matters
WPC 3071/2024.
in the matters.
In all, it are all in the
All others also renamed. Earlier, item 44, all are renamed.
How does it matter?
2030.
On that day. But then you see, one thing you should also think of. You have to give them control over the water bodies within their area also.
No, executive power lordship. They are not under 6 schedule lordship.
No, I mean to say, if they make a proposal, you should not object.
Lordship, there is a problem, lordship. In AFDC, they cannot enter in AFDC because AFDC got the lease. AFDC is under lease, lordship. So they cannot enter in the AFDC matter, at all they cannot.
Anyway, we'll see. Let it come. Item? Any objection? No objections. Right. No one appears for the applicant. This is an application for impediment of the deputy district commissioner. District Commissioner Sibsagar. And who else? And the secretary. And the secretary to the government of Assam, Revenue and Disaster Management Department. What is the address? No address? Huh? Dispur, Guwahati 781006. As respondents number 4 and 5. Mr. S. S. Roy appearing for the respondent number 4. Comma Miss for respondent number 5 and Miss A. Loda for 1 to 3. 1 to 3. Submit that they've got no objection to the application being allowed. In view of the above, the district commissioner Sibsagar, actually it should be the district commissioner, again deputy commissioner. And district commissioner Sibsagar, along with the secretary to the government of Assam, Revenue and Disaster Management Department, are implemented as respondents number 4 and 5. The applicant shall submit amended cost title to the registry within a week. I is accordingly allowed and disposed of. Then you write in the main WPC, you write in view of the order dated 22. This is 22. Is today the longest day? Longest day. Okay. So in the order dated 21/6/22/24, passed in IAC number 1869 of 2024. So and so and so and so are implemented as respondent number 4 and 5. Issue notice to the respondent number 4 and 5. Ms. Saisal Roy accepts notice under, we have the respondent number 4. While Ms. J. Hazarika accepts notice on the respondent number. Extra copies of the writ petition should be provided by the writ petitioner to the council for the newly implemented respondent. This is the matter after vacation to enable the respondents to obtain instructions, respondents councils to obtain instructions and file affidavit. Yes. What is to be done?
It is in lordship,
Huh?
last week also another matter lordship was pleased to dispose the matter.
Disposal? This,
Last week lordship.
there is no affidavit.
Affidavit filed by the,
They filed.
no, lordship, it was filed by the BDO, I have. Let them file their affidavit lordship after vacation lordship.
Lordship, the BDO has admitted the amount, but
Oh.
the admission has to be from the head of the department.
Then why don't you, then that should be done by the head of department.
That doesn't lordship. So all is
No, you have not finished the work.
already completed lordship. In their affidavit also they have stated.
What does it say out here? Look in page, in para 5, rupees 31.02.456 not completed yet. Therefore, the scheme genuine and physically completed.
Lordship.
What's happening?
Let me take instruction lordship, but copies of the aforementioned the scheme for genuine physically completed total lordship last paragraph.
Okay, amount, okay, para 6 is there.
Lordship.
Okay, right, third Mr.
K. Majumdar lordship.
A. Mazumdar, council for the petitioner. And Mr.
U Sharma for, as Mr. S. Datta
U. Sharma for Mr. S. Datta,
for all the response.
council for all the. The petitioner's case is that he has supplied materials for construction of work for the construction for the scheme, for the scheme, invert commas, construction of NREP road from Narayanpur PWD to AU Barlaskar House via Altaf Member House at Tupkhana bracket AP share by share. Is that wide? So, what is the scheme? Where is the inverted commas?
Lordship, that is the scheme lordship.
Acha, out here in para 12, in page 12 it is there. Name of work, okay? Tupkhana share. White ID number 0422000100 RC 005/446 under Narayanpur Tupkhan GP under Hailakandi block for the year 2016-17 with an estimated cost of rupees 49,61,125. The petitioner's grievance is that he has not been paid his bill of rupees 30,04,50.
30.
Huh?
It was 30.
The affidavit of the respondent number 5. Now, the petitioner, the respondent's counsel submits that as per the affidavit of the
Block development officer.
Chief Executive Officer Hailakandi, Jila Parishad, Kam Project Director DRD, SM, and the Block Development Officer, Hailakandi Development Block, the petitioner has already been paid an amount of rupees 17,99,434, and the remaining outstanding amount of rupees 30,04,531 has to be paid to the petitioner. As per the report submitted by the junior engineer, next. No, next, the counsel for the respondent submits that in terms of Shamsher Ali versus State of Assam and others, 2008 4 GLT 1. The direction, no, the principal secretary to the government of Assam, Panchayat and Rural Development Department would have to re-verify the amount payable to the petitioner, and thereafter, the admitted amount can be paid to the petitioner. Next one. On considering the fact that the junior engineer of the
Block development.
uh,
Block, Hailakandi development.
of the Hailakandi Development Block has admitted that the petitioner is to be paid rupees 30,045,31, which is reflected in the affidavits of the respondents number 4 and 5. This court is of the view that the Commissioner Secretary to the Government of Assam, Panchayat and Rural Development Department,
The principal secretary.
Principal Secretary to the Government of Assam, Panchayat and Rural Development Department would have to re-verify the amount payable to the petitioner and thereafter pay to the petitioner the admitted amount. In terms of the judgment of the full bench of this court in Shamsher Ali Supra. Accordingly, the Principal Secretary to the Government of Assam, Principal Panchayat and Rural Development Department shall re-verify the contractual dues payable to the petition and thereafter pay the admitted amount within a period of
3 months.
4 months. Period of 4 months from the date of receipt of a certified copy of this order. The need petition for immediate proof.
Highly appreciated.
And 17.
Regarding non-payment of contractors bill by law.
Any affidavit,
Worship, this case has come after a very long time. We need some time to obtain our
Okay.
up-to-date instruction.
Mr.
Your Lordship.
Huh?
Your Lordship.
M. Buyan, appearing on behalf of Mr. B. Gogoi,
Lordship.
counsel for the PWD.
Lordship.
He is granted 4 weeks time to file affidavit in the proceeding. This is the matter of the court.
I pray for a date by.
Really? Why did it did not come? Okay, give a date. Give a date, August 1st.
Second August. Much better.
May I please, the Lordship? Lordship, the petition is regarding non-payment of contractors' bill, Lordship. Okay. Amount has not been disputed, Lordship. In our last occasion,
Yes.
6/6/2024.
Huh?
We have not received the instruction. Whether it's been. Approval was given or not.
Why? Who is here for respondent number 4?
For respondent number 12.
Who is for respondent number 4? Social Justice and Empowerment Department.
On Diksha Jain filed their affidavit.
Huh?
Lordship,
Advocate-
we have filed it in
It's a-
18, in item number 18.
You file your affidavit.
Yes, Lordship.
No, you might have filed, but then affidavit of respondent number?
Respondent number 4,
Four.
Director Social Justice and
Okay.
Empowerment Department.
Lordship, this is the latest instructions which we have received from the department.
Ha.
Lordship, on 15th of June, we have sent a letter to BTC, Personal Secretary BTC, for knowing about the status of land.
Madam, why don't you give better copies to read? So on 15 June 24,
Yes, Lordship. We have again sent
you
a
have
letter.
sent a letter to Commissioner Secretary, Government of Assam. So is he a party here?
Yes, Lordship, BTC is the party.
No, Government of Assam, Social Justice Empowerment Department.
Social Justice, yeah,
Yeah, it's your department.
Yes, Lordship.
So what decision has he taken?
Lordship, we have sent a letter to the BTC about knowing about.
BTC? You have sent it to the Commissioner Secretary to the Government of Assam.
Yes, Lordship.
What BTC are you talking?
Lordship, in the last paragraph. Accordingly, a letter has been sent to the Principal Secretary BTC, Kotraja, regarding updated land status of the Old Age Home Act.
No, I'm not on that. I am in the second paragraph,
Yes, Lordship.
third last line, again, on 15/6/2024. So this month you have sent a letter.
Yes, Lordship.
Now what has happened to this?
Lordship, the status of the land is disputed, that whether it is a government land or not. And for that regard, we have sent a letter to the district commissioner.
So
also.
what does that have got any relevance to the facts of this case? Whether it's government land or not? What is the relevance?
Lordship,
You have asked him to do some work. He has done it, you pay him.
Lordship, when it was done, it was, the approval was in the financial year 2018 and 19.
Correct.
Yeah,
Now it
and at
lapsed.
that time, we had a financial approval. But later onwards, when it was segregated into Social Justice Empowerment Department, the the approval has been denied.
Denied.
Lordship, the account has been changed because of the segregation, bifurcation.
So now that is, so but then how can you deny him anything? Account may be changed, but so what?
Yeah,
So
definitely.
whoever is now looking after that particular account has to pay. And it is with the secretary. Madam, you have got this letter with
Yes,
it, right?
Lordship.
It says here, what else? Again, on please read that again. Second para. On the right side, you'll find
Yes, Lordship.
fifth line, again.
Lordship, the matter was actually the financial, on 8/6/2022, the divisional forest officer stated that the land is under the government land of Saloni status. In the third paragraph. And to clarify the same, we have sent the letter to the district commissioner also. There was no response from there, and that's why we have sent a letter again on 15/6.
What is this matter about, madam? This case, what is this matter about?
Lordship, for the payment of the old age home
And why should he be paid? Why should he be paid?
for the construction of the
He
same.
constructed it. Then, Whether he constructed in government land or this land or that land, how does it matter? You told him to construct in some land. He constructed it. Now you pay him, that's all. You have clean instructions with regard to this.
Yes, Your Lordship.
May I submit one thing?
Yes.
That's it, as per your the demand, I have constructed the portion. In fact, on page 28, the PWD department has handed over the same, page 28 of my petition. PWD department has handed over the same to their department, the respondent number 4 department. They have taken handover of the
Building.
building.
I know, what are
So
they?
now they are disputing whether
No, she's just giving a letter. What she's saying is not reflected here. How does it matter?
in fact, since 2022, they are writing in their affidavit also.
We'll ask the secretary to come.
Let me have the instruction for the next Your Lordship.
I don't understand whether it's government land or not. You made him construct, you constructed it. Now you have been given, you have been handed over the building. You're looking after the building. You're in the building.
They are using that building.
Now what do you want?
Lordship, 3 weeks time will be granted after vacation only.
It's 3 weeks.
No, 3 weeks, we'll give 3 weeks. Why not? 2 weeks are holidays.
That's it.
2 weeks are holidays, Mr. Council. I'm going to say, come here during the holidays.
That's it.
So 1 week will be next week, we'll give 2 weeks in the holidays. So we'll fix it, straight after opening, we'll fix it.
I have completed the construction before 2 years, Lords. When the bill has been also been raised, then they have not disputed the amount also. So maybe 2 weeks, maybe before vacation, a date may be fixed for their instruction, Lords.
Not so easy. This is not a small amount. It is a few crores.
Lordship, I know, but
Then-
he is also
Wait,
suffering lots. For their contact.
right. Miss Eloda has submitted letter dated 19/6/2024 issued by the Directors Social Justice and Empowerment, Assam, to the Standing Council of the department. The issue pertains to non-payment of the contractual bills of the petitioner for construction of a building which has been handed over and is being utilized by the Social Justice and Empowerment Department, Assam. As per the stand of the state respondent in their affidavit, administrative approval for rupees 3,55, 16,000 has been issued during the financial year 2018-19 by the Department of Social Welfare. However, the department was bifurcated into two in the year 2021. And during the period, the validity of the administrative approval expired as per the DFP rule, 2020. In the letter dated 19/6/2024 issued by the Director, Social Welfare, Social Justice and Empowerment, a letter dated 15/6/2024 has been sent to the Commissioner Secretary to the Government of Assam, Social Justice and Empowerment Department for revalidation of the administrative approval of rupees 355.16 lakhs. Ms. Eloda shall obtain inspection with regard to the status of the above by the next day, and should produce the decision of the Commissioner Secretary by the Secretary. This is the matter on. You have to. Thank you.
Next. Milan Lordship, is there
I
construction of observation home for children?
Here I have not received the, let it become 19 Lordship, I have been instruction. Whether approval has been given for that or not. In terms of the order dated 6/6/23.
Here also the amount has not been disputed by any of the respondents.
Look, this, we are giving you time to obtain instruction.
On last occasion, it was given.
Yes,
On 19 Lordship, I have not received the instruction.
Mr. S. S. Roy, appearing for
The respondent number 12.
12. And Miss S. Bora on behalf of Mr. R.B. Bora, counsel, Mrs. R.B. Bora, counsel for counsel for the BTC, and Miss A. Loda, appearing for the Social Justice and Empowerment Department. Shall obtain instructions as to whether administrative approval for payment of rupees 1,81,23,504 has been asked for from the Finance Department. If so, the forwarding letter of the said the forwarding letter should be produced in Lordship on the date. This is the matter of 19.
On
17.
And 20.
Also, I directed me to find the affidavit, madam. Affidavit in one of the cases in affidavit one, that is requisition number 121, madam. Affidavit is sent for vetting. In other two instructions, I find it some defects in the instruction, madam. The work order and the amount is not telling, madam. I need more time to find the affidavit.
So in 21 you have filed.
21 has sent for vetting, madam. That has not come, but
And
other
what
than,
about 20 and
other
22?
to that instruction, that work order and amount is not telling, madam. I have to clarify all these things, madam.
Okay, right. Mr. S. Bora, counsel for the
BTC.
BTC submits that affidavit in respect of this is item 21.
21.
Affidavit has been sent for vetting. Accordingly, we granted 3 weeks time to file the affidavit. In item 20, you write, Mr. Bora submits that he has not received instruction.
But receiving instruction, there is some defect in the.
He submits that he has received instructions, but he needs to clarify some points. This is the matter after the vacation. Then in the item 22.
Same.
Yeah, they for it. So vacation. You were there. You offer the somewhere.
August. 23 and 24.
May I please your lordship, the matter may be passed over for the time being as Mr. Prem Chaudhary is not here. And the
I'll start, my lord, let him come.
lordship, it will require some time as he is not in the court premises at present.
After some time, let me do the other. You have got only 6 minutes, nothing will happen.
25.
No one appears for the petitioner on for. Mr.
R. Chetri, on behalf of Mr. P. Sharma.
R. Chetri appears on behalf of Mr. P. Sharma, none counsel for the
APC.
FDC. This is the matter after 2 weeks.
Then 28 to 30.
Well, here, my affidavits are coming today. I can file it in the second half.
Okay. Mr. Dina submits that he'll be able to file the affidavit in a position within the course of the day.
But it's coming, but I have not yet received. By Monday, I'll write.
That means that we'll be able to file the affidavit in the position by Monday.
By Monday.
That means by
24th.
24th.
So ATM order will continue.
Huh?
ATM order pass and maybe continue. Yes.
This is the matter. After the vacation, is there any order to continue till the next? Okay.
21.
The question. Time. Affidavit.
Yes, what is this? What is to be done here?
Challenging this. Cancellation order.
Last time, to file affidavit.
Instruction awaited.
Mr. R. Gogoi is granted 3 weeks time to obtain instruction and file affidavit. This is the matter of the 3 weeks.
25.
Lordship, in this matter, I received the communication, Lordship. This payment is, we have received communication. Funds are available with us, but the new head of account has to be created. So we have sent a proposal to the AG. After the approval of the AG, when the head of account is created, we'll put in the fund.
Head of accounts has to be created.
Head of, yes, sir, Lordship.
No
When
one
that is
appears,
the approval of the finance.
no one appears for the petitioner. Mr. R. Gogoi appears for the
For the.
respondent fund. Respondent.
Yes, sir.
So he submits that funds are available with the department. However, head of account has to be created for transfer of the money to the petitioner's account.
And that is the approval of the accountant general.
Come on, which needs the approval of the accountant general. So have you asked for his approval?
Yes, we have always forwarded him your.
He submits that approval has been asked for from the accountant general's office. However, there is no reply. No reply from the accountant general's office. This is the matter after the vacation.
How black out.
46.
Why don't you pursue the matter anyway?
We are pursuing a lot of.
Item 36 years.
Item 36 and 37. Can we take it up at 2, my daughter?
What is the matter?
This is regarding the non-payment of the contract.
Non-payment of?
Contextual bill, my daughter. Yeah, contact message. Yeah, senior, because Mr. KK Monte will repair this.
I'm repeating on behalf of RV versus Tommy Lexicon.
Same day. At 2 minutes.
What?
Lordship, CM Vigilance has inquired the matter, Lordship.
Huh?
CM Vigilance has inquired the matter.
So,
Lordship, these are fake over the Lordship.
take work order.
Not fake work order.
Why don't you file an appeal against the writ petition or review?
Lordship,
If it's a fake work order,
Lordship, yes, I see.
what do you mean lordship? What are you going to do?
Lordship, actually, petitioners has not deliberately violated the order of the honorable. Not deliberately violated the order of the honorable court, Lordship, due to this reason, Lordship, they could not.
Correct, but then you have got to clarify this issue with regard to the order that has to be complied with. So you file a review in that case, saying that this direction could not have been passed. Or something to that effect.
Affidavit, and Lordship.
They have filed affidavit. my-
Affidavit
You
and-
file affidavit.
Yes, sir, in this.
When did you file? You filed?
Silence.
It's there, but yes, my lord. I have also filed counter affidavit, my lord, but I don't have.
You have filed counter affidavit, then what did they file?
No, they have also filed affidavit in opposition, my lord.
He has filed reply.
And you
I
filed,
filed a reply, sorry, affidavit in reply. But here, we are the contractor, my lord. How do we know that whether this sanction order is fair or not? But we have executed the work as per the allotted by the BTC authority. They have issued the administrative approval
okay, we'll take it up at 2.
at to my lord.
In contact petition. The respondent BTC by its order district. Page 53.
Yeah.
The page 23 last portion, the respondent BTC by order dated 15/11/2021 noted above has taken a policy decision to process with the bills of the contractors, suppliers after verifying the OPS conducted comprehensive audit, financial and physical verification wherever applicable within a period of 6 months from the date of the said order. With further observation that where claims are admissible after following all established financial norms, the same shall be processed in accordance with law and as per decision contained in Tamserali. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the aforementioned order, the Principal Secretary, Bodoland Credit Council, Bodopan, Pokrasa, dated 15/11/21, is directed that respondent and BTC, after completing the necessary formalities within stipulated period in terms of said order, dated 15/11/2021, shall consider to pay the admitted amount of the petitioner as per his entitlement at an early date. Here, Lordship, Honorable Court has directed to consider the case of the petitioner. Lordship. We have considered his case, and after the due verification, it is found that his
Where have you stated that?
affidavit, Lordship.
Tara?
Affidavit, Lordship,
No. Next.
in our affidavit, paragraph affidavit in opposition filed by Principal Secretary BTC. Paragraph 4, Lordship. For Lordship, page 29. The deponent begs to state that the contempt case was filed by the contempt petitioner against BTC authority for non-payment of contractual bills against the allotted court order issued by the BTAT authority under scheme of SCA to TSP and other grants under Article 275(1) of the Constitution of India during 2016-17. It is to be mentioned herein that the sanctioned orders of the said schemes said to have been issued by the Government of India in this regard were later on found to be fact and does not exist at all. In this context, an FIR was filed by the CSD Irrigation Department BTC, while letter memo number so-and-so dated 2010-2021. It is pertinent to mention herein that the CM Special Vigilance Cell, Assam, is also investigating into the matter, and the BTC is cooperating with the authorities of CM Special Vigilance Cell, Assam, as on date, Lordship. Since the sanction orders were fact, therefore, BTC cannot shoulder the illegal liability that have been accrued from the orders allotted from the fact sanction orders thereof. The BTC cannot be held responsible for payment to instant conflict petitioner. And Lordship, CM Vigilance. And CM Vigilance has conducted the inquiry, and one person, Arun Kumar Bosumotari, the then Deputy Secretary Irrigation BTC, was Lordship found guilty, Lordship. Kindly please, Lordship, there is no willful and deliberate violation on the part of the respondent, Lordship. And Lordship, similar case, Lordship, already one case is dismissed by this Honorable Court, Lordship.
Yeah. Let's think about it. Look, there was a direction to consider and to release the admitted amount. Now, is there anything on record to show that that they have considered and rejected my case on that certain ground. And they're bound to comply with the order of this honorable court. And to do something tangible, and it must be communicated to the petitioner that no, we have considered this is the background, we are not in a position to release any amount, or we cannot pay you. They do not deny that the work has been done. What they say, LEC, that the original order of the central government is a fake one. Who is responsible for that? Now, if this is a fake order, how could the BTC authority issue then tender notice, allotment, then technical sanction, everything was done. And we were compelled to work. My tender was accepted. I continued working. Partly it was done. I was not paid. Then only the issue arose. I came that, well, the bill has been.
Problem is when those issues be taken up in a content.
No, that is the issue. Now, what to do? They have not issued any order also. They ought to have. They ought to have issued an order.
Something to be challenged. No, what about the FIR?
That is what my contest said. FIR was in 21. The order was delivered when? This order was delivered on 3/1/2022. But those issues are not mentioned before this honorable court. At the time of disposal of the writ petition, they could have mentioned all these facts. They were known about it. Nothing was mentioned. Now they come up at a stage. Well then, I can also consider that when the order has, direction has been given to consider the case, they could have said all these things there also. By a speaking order. No communication, nothing. And what is the fate of those enquiries made? That is also not revealed before this honorable court. That is also not revealed before this honorable court.
I understand your predicament.
Yes.
Only problem is what to do now. Can all
Now,
these
Lordship will say what I understand, my lord, to my humble understanding. Lordship cannot say that there is a violation intentional. The way they have now come up. But then they are duty bound to consider and pass an order, specific order, communicate to me, so that I have some other remedies.
Why don't you issue an order to him?
Lordship, in writ petition, we have also placed our decision, Lordship, policy decision at page 22, Lordship, which has been reflected in the order, Lordship. As per this decision, Lordship, we have placed before the honorable court that we will verify the matter, and if he is found eligible, Lordship, we shall pay according to terms and only, Lordship. Kindly present page 22. Bodoland Territorial Council Secretariat, Bodofanagar, Pokrasar.
Page 22?
Yes, 22 of the contempt petition.
22, is this according to, in my page, this is, that's the problem. We all don't paginate as the record. No, you all paginate as you want.
Forum where it was today? Forum today? Yes, 22. 22 Milana.
The project is very different.
My petition is 22, Lordship.
Your petition is 22, my petition is something else. Now what to do? Should I go with your petition?
You are referring
He
to,
has supplied to me, Lordship.
you are referred to
He
the
has supplied to me contempt petition, Lordship.
council order.
Council order.
Council order, she has already placed it. That one.
Page number 22, Annexure D. Annexure D, that is the order of the court.
Yes.
20?
Five.
25.
Yes.
Mine is 22.
25 is the running bill.
Yes.
Lordship, I am reading, Lordship. Where
15 November
yes,
2020.
Lordship.
Oh.
Whereas it has been noticed that huge numbers of outstanding liabilities have been created by the LPBTAD authorities since 2011 to February 2020. So contractual works orders to the contractors, suppliers, etc. Various entrusted departments of BTC without corresponding budget provisions. Whereas the outstanding liabilities created by the BTAD authority are required to undergo detailed examination and verification in the context of the proposal of such work made NIT, selection of successful bidders, quality of work, completion of work, composition, part payment, etc. Whereas it is heard notice that a good number of court cases have been filed before the.
Anyway, leaving that aside, what to do? That's the problem. This is a contempt. And how can we go into all the, into these issues?
Will not do.
That's right.
This court will not do, but this honorable court will ask them definitely, if plea they have taken now, to that extent, they are bound to issue an order. Definitely. Speaking of, so that I can have my remedy.
Yes, you see, because as per the order of the court, you were supposed to examine his case.
Yeah.
Then you say that this is a fake or whatever, you give it to him and we close the contempt. Huh? Then he can file a fresh writ or whatever.
Yeah.
Huh? Miss R.B. Bora, learned counsel for the respondent submits that. He will obtain instructions as to when a specific order can be given to the petitioner with regard to rejection of his claims.
Pursuant to the direction of.
Huh?
Pursuant to the direction of.
Rejection of his claims. Good stuff. Leave the matter when? When, madam?
After 3 weeks.
Huh?
3 weeks.
Leave the matter after the case. Because you see, just give a specific order as per order. It's so, or in WPC said so. Your claims have been verified and found to be
Yeah, so what do you want to say? Let them say.
maintainable because it's a fake order or whatever.
Yes.
You give that. In both the cases, I think.
What that is saying.
Both the cases.
Let it be after petition, death may be fixed now.
They were dead.
22nd July. I'm like,
Please have like.
I think 23 and 24 timing.
What?
maybe little later, but 22nd, 23rd, all those.
20?
20, 26. 26, after 26. Thank you.
I'm reminding him of 26th is the election day.
Oh,
27th, ballot it may be.
27.
July. Oh, ठीक है.
27th is Saturday.
Oh, that is okay. So without this 26.
No.
Oh, July.
26 July.
26 July. I'm like,
Wait. Huh? Before 23 or 24, is there any other matters?
yes.
Just finish up the other matters. So yours will take some time. Just finish this simple matter.
Timing 11.
Item 11, yes. Yes. Yes, we have been,
We are agreed by the impugnation which is available at page 74. 74 and 75 are repetition.
your bid has been disqualified.
If our credential bid has not been considered.
What? Financial bid not.
Credential bid means techno
There was it's a two-bid system.
two bid system. So
So
our,
your technical bid has been disqualified.
yes, it has been
That's
disqualified, it has been rejected, and the reason assigned is power of attorney of JB not as, I mean, it
Not
was not
submitted.
submitted. And now, my lord, I am taking your lordship to page 47. This is the page of standard documents,
Yes,
wherein the documents to be submitted with the tender are specifically specified,
yes,
very categorically specified.
yes.
And here in this list, power of attorney of the JB is not, it's not figured up. And moreover, this is an e-tender, my lord. E-tender, what happens, that these documents are to be uploaded, submitted through uploading the tender in the slot provided in the, I mean, web portal.
Okay, okay.
In the web portal, my lord, the size of the data space which was provided for a particular document cannot be used for uploading other documents. In case I would have even uploaded my power of attorney in some other slot. My tender document would have been otherwise rejected. No space was
Yeah.
given, no format was also provided.
Okay, yes. So that's the only case.
Yes, my lord, my credential bit should be considered. I may be.
Yes. What?
The right side was black mark.
Huh?
I have put it up. This mark you see.
All the documents like MOU, JV agreement, affidavit, power of attorney, etc. are to be submitted together.
This is part of the instructions of lordship. Tender document, tender document.
But then you have not put this in your tender notice.
But for the instruction that is there also.
The instruction is there, but
Instruction
if
is a
you,
part of
if,
the instruction
no,
of the
have you made this instructions known to the tenderer?
Lordship, yes, it is
How?
uploaded, it is uploaded, their whole copies they have to purchase, lordship, they have to take a
So
look.
all this is there.
All this is, all bound, all these are the tender document, part of it. Even there is
Entire bunch
GC,
is there, but
there is GCC also there, lordship, everything is there, lordship.
my learned friend complete then.
Yes, is completed.
My lord, 47, page 47, running page 47.
Yes,
of
yes,
the-
yes.
It
No, no, this,
categorically-
no, no, so this 25.
that has been addressed to in my writ petition. Your lordship may come to page 12 of my writ petition.
This 12.
It is starting from page 11, my lord. Paragraph 7.
Yes,
The writ petitioner, before participating in the tender, meticulously read and understood the entire content. Shall I read the entire paragraph, my lord? Contents of the tender notice and the tender document, and therefore writ petitioner was confident enough that no such omission could have taken place in its part, which might have, rendered the techno-commercial bid of the writ petitioner rejected by the respondent authority. In as much as all the papers, documents which were mandatorily required to be submitted as per list and the format provided in chapter.
no, no, you have not read this. Please let him read. Yes. Let him read.
I'm having this one.
Page 25.
Page 25, it is in page 15 of my writ petition.
Say that. Why do you,
Page 15 of my writ petition.
when we are asking for a specific answer,
Yes.
please refer to that. Don't take me on a wild goose chase. Wasting time.
Page 15.
Yes.
Page 15, appendix, it is in the top, appendix 2 and appendix 3.
Yes,
It is the part of the appendix 3,
yes,
instruction to the tenderers.
yes.
If the tenderers are JB, farm, all documents like MOU, JB agreement and
Correct,
affidavit, power of
correct.
attorney,
Are to be
etc.
submitted together.
submitted together. Now I'm taking your lordship to appendix 2. It is
Yes.
just above that.
Yes,
1.4. The tender form shall be purchased and submitted only by the, only in the name of JB and not in the name of the constituent members. The tender form can however be submitted by JB or any of his constituent members or any person authorized by JB through power of attorney. So in case any third person is authorized, in case it is submitted by a constituent member or constituent partner, this power of attorney is not required. And had there been a necessary, mandatory requirement that, ought to have been, included in the list and format ought to have been given to us. Unless the format is given, we cannot prepare this document. And we cannot upload the document unless the slot is provided.
so power of attorney is not required.
Power of attorney is not required.
As long as the one of the members of the JV has
Yes,
submitted the
yes,
tender.
indeed.
Yes,
Also, that part, yes, filed a representation, that was also answered by the authority, it was sent his email also. This is the interpretation of the authority, Lordship.
What do you mean? As per appendix 2, para 1.4, the JV, the tender should have been submitted by its constituent member or any person authorized by JV through power of attorney. Have you given a copy of this to him?
I have just received this copy. One more thing is that it is categorically mentioned in clause 1.4 of the appendix 2, my lord, where it is written, it is clearly written.
In the name of the JV.
In the name of the JB, constituent member can very well participate. For that, no power of attorney, at all power of attorney is required, my lord. In that case, slot, should have been provided.
No,
And
no.
format should have been
It says
given.
here, the tender form can however be submitted by JV or any of its constituent member
Yes,
or any person authorized
or
by
any
JV.
person.
So,
Three categories are person, either by the JB or by the constituent member or by any third party acting on behalf of the JB. Only when acting on behalf of the JB, the power of attorney is given. In the instant case, JB itself and the constituent,
and out here, the tender was submitted by whom?
it is by Punindra Kumar Busso.
That
He
is
was
one of the
one of the
JV.
partners of the
One of the partners of the
Then
This-
that is enough. There's power of attorney is not required.
And Lordship, that part, Lordship.
Where is the
Last
requirement
last two lines of paragraph 1, Lordship.
of this?
Lordship, that rejection.
It's wrong interpretation.
That is their interpretation.
Interpretation, what would your interpretation be?
That is their interpretation.
No, what is your
Otherwise-
interpretation? You are the
otherwise-
officer of the court.
Otherwise, as an officer of the court, it is very clear, Lordship, tender document, if it is by the third party, then law.
Then only, correct.
It is there.
End of the matter.
It is there.
my lord, this very fact has been
Other-
elaborated in
Yes,
paragraph 9 of my writ petition.
Yes, yes.
That
What
is
more do
the-
you want?
Otherwise, regarding interpretation part, it is the duty of the tender committee, that part I have no comment, Lordship. That part I cannot comment also, Lordship.
Okay.
That part.
Where is the tender, in the tender notice? Page 47, no, 47. Okay, right. Heard, mister. So this is a new case. Oh, I cannot allow it straight away. I have to issue notice.
Otherwise, Lordship, the financial bid is already open, Lordship. LOA was not issued, Lordship.
No, LOA not issued, so don't issue it.
As
So
per my-
status quo has done it.
As per my steps.
They are going ahead with the process.
We stop it now.
So Lordship may short notice as because they
No problem. In fact, I want to dispose it of now. I want to allow
Then
the
Lordship
petition.
may, next week, any day, Lordship, in the meantime, Lordship may, I will produce the record, after verifying the record, Lordship may dispose.
Ah.
of it.
That can be done.
Then Lordship, Tuesday also, Lordship can fix it.
Depends upon the number of cases that are going to be there next week. It's not so easy.
Otherwise, if he is allowed, then also Lordship, work will be progress, otherwise, if we install, then it will be Lordship, loss of the
I'll
department.
tell you to open the tender. It's financial risk for the time.
Lordship may direct that part also, otherwise, Lordship may direct us to produce the report, Lordship will place it, and.
Okay, whatever. Heard, mister?
Art Sharma.
R. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petition, who submits that, who submits that the petitioner participated in a public tender bearing tender number CE-CON-N-K-MIS-2024-02 quoted by the respondent number 5. Bracket NF Railway. Dated. No. Dated 26 to 24. The petitioner.
Tender
To part-
document is there, Lordship.
Huh?
The comparison I have given, that is there, tender document.
The petitioner's technical bid was however rejected by the respondent on the ground that the power of attorney of the petitioner joint venture company had not been submitted along with his tender document. The petitioner's counsel submits that a perusal of Appendix 2, Clause 1.4 and Appendix 3, Clause Roman 29, small, of the tender notice did not require uh, power of attorney to be submitted when the tender documents had been submitted by a partner in the joint venture company. In the present case, the tender documents had been submitted by the petitioner number one.
Petition number one.
Petitioner number one.
Petition number.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
Petition number one is, there are two partners. Partner number
No, submitted by who? Submitted by
Monindra Kumar Bushya.
Mr.
Monindra Kumar Bushya.
Manindra Kumar Boishya, who is one of the partners of the JV, joint venture. Joint venture company,
It's a joint venture.
joint venture.
Yes.
And while the other partner, his name is Mr.
Konkon Doctor.
Accordingly,
Orient
submits,
Engineering.
huh?
His farm is called Orient Engineering and his name is.
Okay, whatever the name may be, he accordingly submits that the disqualification of the petitioner's technical bid should be set aside and the petitioner's financial bid should be open. Full stop. The petitioner, next slide, the petitioner's counsel submits that all the financial bids have been opened as on date. Though, what has not been given?
No, it's not issue.
Letter of acceptance has not been issued by the respondent authority. Full stop. Issue notice, no. Mr. K. Gogoi, Leonard, the CGC appearing for the railways, submits that letter of acceptance has not been issued by the respondent still date. Full stop. Next, you're right. Page 15 is there, huh? Appendix 2, clause 1.4 and appendix 3, clause 29 of the tender notice of the impugned tender notice dated 26/2/24 is reproduced below, herein below as follows, huh? 15 and this, okay, page 15. Good stuff. On the perusal of the above two appendix, perusal of the appendix 2 and 3, it prima facie appears to this court that if a tender, if the bid is submitted by a partner of the joint venture, there is no requirement of submitting a power of attorney. In that way of the matter, this court finds that the petitioner has made out a case for interfering in the selection process pertaining to the tender notice dated 26/2/24. Accordingly, status quo as on today shall be maintained in respect of the tender notice. Mr. K. Gogoi, as Mr. K. Gogoi submits that he can produce the records in the next week. List the matter on Tuesday. Yes, sir.
Like.
What is this? I don't need this. But one more thing, you're right. I'll have to reflect this. Mr. K. Gogoi has produced a letter dated 21/6/2024 issued by the NF Railway showing, which states that the offer of a JV, of a joint venture should be accompanied by a power of attorney. This, in the view of this court, does not appear to be correct on when juxtaposed with appendix 2 and 3. Okay, the letter dated 21/6/2024 issued by the NF Railway is made a part of the record and marked as annexure X. Yes,
The petitioner has been running a small hotel,
Hotel.
fooding facility. And previously also some altercation was there with the GMC person. But recently on 30th of May, there were some theft,
30,
I guess, 30th May 2024.
30.
Yes,
Yes,
there was a happening of theft.
F. So,
So FI was there, another process was there, some things were recovered. In the meantime, on the next day, GMC person came and constantly threatened me and asked me to vacate the whole place. Saying
is
that
there any written document?
no one.
There's all apprehension.
But threatening is going on and they are coming again and again.
No, how, is there anything, no instruction?
The main case is different. Now this is a fresh case for the version. Main case is different. There's a notice by the cycle officer.
Huh?
Notice by the cycle officer, main case.
Initially,
And that was also not even challenged. When prayer is something different.
Let us see what is your prayer.
Main case, madam.
not to vacate.
Why? Why should you not vacate? Is this your own house? Is this your own house?
No, man. It is actually fooding.
What right of yours has been violated as on today?
Actually, no notice has been, and again and again, they are
So,
asking me to take it.
Asking
Without
you
showing-
orally or by
Orally, madam, that is the
orally?
problem.
Then you answer them back orally, tell them no. We cannot go by oral thing.
But
You
the
tell,
problem
you-
is in the field, that is not happen.
Huh?
In the field, we can state in a court or in a field, but in the field, that situation is different because the officers come and pretend this being a lady, our mindset is different first of all. Second thing is that when there is a consent pressure, that is another thing, madam.
you reply them back, you shout louder than them.
But the problem is this, that is, I cannot do it being a lady. That is another problem. That is a problem, because in field, we can see in India.
Why are they threatening you?
To make it the,
Why?
there is no court, man.
Just like that.
Because, their version is that you cannot sit here or open a.
These are questions of fact, Mr. Counsel. There is no case.
If I have been shown a, given a show cause, that is also different thing. But without a show cause, without giving any notice, without giving just day by day after.
Who has come to your hotel and threatened you?
GMC personnel.
Which person?
In recent case, I have given a name also.
Is he a party here? Have you threatened to vacate? No.
He is living on Munindra Mohanto.
That
No,
is
no,
the
right.
Enforcement.
What is your name?
Munindra.
What is your
Mohanty.
name?
My name is DK.
I heard Mr. D.K. Nath, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the petitioner has been threatened constantly by the Guwahati Municipal Corporation officials to vacate the hotel which she is running. By the name of Hotel Patkai at Khanapara, near taxi stand for the last year. The petitioner's counsel submits that the petitioner has obtained the necessary trade license from the GMC Guwahati and cleared all taxes payable for running the hotel. However, the GMC officials have threatened her that she would be vacated from the said hotel by giving verbal threats. On the other hand, no, he accordingly praised that the respondent authority should be restrained from restrained and the petitioner should not be made to vacate her hotel. Mr. S. Bora, learned counsel for the GMC submits that no threats have been made to the petitioner for vacating her hotel verbally. So he submits that if the petitioner is to be vacated from the hotel due to not having the required permits or conditions required for running the hotel, she would be given a show cause notice. Correct? She would be given a prior show cause notice in writing. Next.
The trade license is not really relevant.
That's what I have not said whether it's valid or that's his submission. Next para. On considering. No, I have heard the counsel for the party. On a pointed query made to the counsel for the petitioner as to why the petitioner was being threatened by the GMC officials, the petitioner's counsel submits that he does not know the reason for the threats given to the petitioner. On considering the fact that Mr. S. Bora, learned counsel for the GMC, has submitted that if there is any reason for the respondent authorities to take any action against the petitioner, including evicting her from the hotel, the same would be preceded by a written show cause notice. On considering the above submissions and keeping in view that the writ petition has been made on apprehensions without any basis, the writ petition is accordingly dismissed.
However, if direction may be given that without show cause,
No need, he has already submitted. That is the law, Mr. Counsel.
that is, in field, that situation is different actually, because we are seeing that. on
But the
many of
problem is you do not know why they are threatening you. Why are they threatening you?
The reason why vacating that I have not been disclosed, no, but just saying that remove it. That is what happening in all of our state and country, man. Without so cause.
I don't think. I also disposed of accordingly.
39 to 43. That is a lot. But the IA has been filed for correction of a typographical error, Your Lordship.
What is the order that has, show me the judgment?
It's
The,
it's there in the IA also as well.
in the IA,
Yes, Your Lordship.
which page?
Page 16.
Yes,
Third paragraph, Your Lordship, judgment and order dated 3/6/2018 passed by this court in WPC number 2012/2014.
it should be what?
Judgment and order dated 22/5/2018 passed by the.
Where is that 22/5 judgment?
It's there in the writ petition, Your Lordship. We have annexed it as annexure number 12, page 83. Annexure 12 and annexure 13 both, Your Lordship, actually.
Page 83,
Page 83. In the writ-
57.
Annexure 12 and annexure 13 both, Your Lordship.
Yes, right. Right, Mr.
And then the.
Huh?
And,
if I remember correctly, Lordship, that day they have said it wrongly.
That's stated wrongly.
Anyway, Lordship, it's
Heard Mr.
and the.
N. Datta, learned counsel for the applicant. And Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary, learned, Deputy AGI.
Yes.
For respondents number 23. 123. The applicant has paid for correction of the typographical error that has occurred in paragraphs 3, 4, and 5, 3, 4, 5, and 8 of the
Judgment dated 22/3.
Order dated
22/3.
22/3/2024 passed in WPC number.
It's a common judgment and order.
Common judgment in order.
Passed in WPC number 5647/2019, comma, 5645/2019, comma, 5649/2019, and 5648/2019, and 5650/2019. Pusta. The Mr. N Data submits that the error in paragraph 3, 4, and 5, 3, 4, para 3, 4, 5, and 8 should be corrected as follows. You take this para 7. No, not para 7, page 7.
Para 4.
From para 4, you take from, I'll just mark it. From here at para 3 to here. Okay. Para 4. Next. Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary, the learned deputy AGI for the response number 1, 2, and 3 submits that he has got no objection to the prayer for correction to be made to the aforesaid order dated 22/3/2024 passed in the batch of read petitions mentioned above. Accordingly, in view of the above, so you repeat this again, page 7 again, and instead of saying should have been out here, it'll be, should be read as, it should be read as. The application is accordingly allowed and disposed of. That will be for all the.
All the.
Of like. 5 separate order. Same order. One I can do it also. One was. No, separate or separate, because separate order.
Here, the logic has directed us to place the letter by which the proposal has been sent to the finance club. So there is a mistake on the, I got some telephonic instruction on the basis I have submitted. But they were in the, because of some query, they have solved that query and that has come. Now they are sending it to the finance club.
They're sending what?
They have, there was some further query was there. That is why they have sent, that query has been taken from the chief engineer office. Now it is being processed to send it to the finance. But on that day,
Who is going to send it to the finance?
the department, the
Secretary,
PWD department secretary.
the secretary.
Yes. It was not sent earlier, but it was telephonic instruction.
When will it be sent?
But kindly keep it on Wednesday. I'm told
Okay.
that by
Right,
Wednesday. it will
Mr.
be
D. Nadlana, counsel for the respondent submits that the forwarding letter to be sent by the PWRD secretary to the finance department seeking approval for sanctioning of funds for payment to the petitioner will be sent by Wednesday.
by Wednesday.
Leave the matter on Thursday.
Timing 23 and 24.
Thursday is 27th. And that Wednesday will be 26th. What is this? Okay. Other matters all finished. You can go.
Wait, please, madam. My lord, we have before my lords, sealing the unreasonable arbitrary answers order of the respondents. My lord, first of all, I'd like to take you to page 81.
Now just tell me in short, what is the case about?
My lord, in the contract, in the agreement, this is a contract for running the canteen of the IOC for 2 years. I am the contract. So at page 80 the clause 2.2, there's a clause wherein it has been laid down that the contractor shall provide the workers who will be working
in the canteen to provide services to the respondents.
So you're the contractor for the labor. You're a labor contractor.
No, I'm not a labor contractor. I'm a canteen contractor. I provide food and services.
Okay.
So this is for food and services. But to run this operation, I have my own people as per clause 2.2 that you'll get your own people. So and so will be skilled, semi-skilled, unskilled. These are the breakup. So you have to employ your own people. There are regulations. What I have to do. I've done that. This contract starts from the 1st of May 2023. When I go to the work site, there are another set of contractual laborers who are there. And now these contractual laborers and the respondents are the two sides of the same coin. When I go to take possession, they say, no, you cannot carry your own workers. You have to employ our workers.
Who said?
The respondents.
Who are the respondents?
IOC, Indian Oil Corporation. So I said, I cannot operate like this. I have to get my own man. This is as per clause 2.2 of the contract that I employ my own people to do the work. They said, no. I have reminded them via several letters saying that hand over the work site to me so that I can start work. They said, till the date of termination, there's no reply to my letters. 3 letters. I've given a list of employees also who are there, who's going to go into work for me. There's no reply. Finally, they terminate my contract. During the
When do they give you the contract in the first place?
Milan,
Your contract was started when?
1/5/2023
1/5/23 for 2 years.
for 2 years.
Contract started page.
This is an annexure 3. Annexure 3 month.
Page.
This is page 33.
Yeah.
My lord.
This is bid document.
This is bid document. This is at the contract period is 2 years. And
But where have they allotted you the work?
my lord, this is at page number. The LOA. Give me a second. I'll just see. So they allot me the work. So there's well, I filed another repetition previously, not to terminate my contract. There is repetition 3804. During the pendency of the repetition, this set of contractual laborers, they come to the High Court and file an impeachment petition. That is godsend. That is godsend for us. That IA for impeachment petition filed by the contractual laborers belonging to them. They also come to this High Court for before the proceedings, saying that we have to be a party. Why? Because there is an existing contract between the respondents and those contractual laborers who do not belong to me, that whenever the contract changes, the contractual labor does not change.
Whenever the contractor changes.
Whenever contractor changes or the contract changes, the contractual laborers will remain the same. Now, knowing all that,
their previous knowledge that there's an agreement between these contractual laborers with us. If that is the case, why did they incorporate clause 2.2? It's very important because now they file an reply to my additional affidavit saying that no, this is misconceived. This is not the case. There's no rule that the contractor will have to have to employ his own set of workers. They deny it. But that is like page number 80, 81. This is very important. This clause 2.2 of the contract. I'll be very clear, my lord. What does contractor scope at 2.2 says? I'm bringing this because they've disputed it. They said, no, we don't have to employ the contractor's workers here. The contractor shall, at his cost, the contractor shall, at his cost, engage adequate number of workforce of various categories, 22 numbers as per details given below, for carrying out the services as provided under terms and conditions of this contract. So, it is very apparent that as per clause 22.2 of the contract, I have to employ my own workers in the work site to run the canteen and the services associated with it. In my additional affidavit, my lord, I have incorporated this IA for implement, wherein this contractual
Implement of whom?
my lord,
Implement of whom?
those contractual workers were in connivance with the respondents. They're sitting there permanently. So they say that whoever the contractor is, whoever comes in, you cannot employ your own workers. You have to employ those chosen by the respondents IOC. If that is the case, why did you incorporate clause 2.2? Because I've invested time, money, materials, men. I want to start working. You don't let me keep this. They are repeatedly saying, no, we have handed over them the work site. Only the building or the kitchen, handing over of the kitchen would not suffice. So, my humble contention is, knowing this issue, they've already admitted it in additional affidavit that they're aware of that contractual settlement, conciliatory settlement between those contractual workers belonging to the IOC and the respondent, that is the management of IOC, that the contractual laborers are continuing irrespective of who the contractor is. Knowing all that, they committed fraud, induced me to into signing this agreement by incorporating clause 2.2, wherein, my lord, I'm not being allowed to go in. Then, under various, they've raised various issues. They say you have not done this, you have not done that. Finally, what they do, during the pendency of 3804, it petition 3804, they terminate my contract, which is at Annexure 2 at page 32.
Page 32.
My lord, that is a improved letter of termination.
Dated.
This is dated 6/11/2023.
Page 32, yes.
This is to SS Enterprise, termination of contract, name of work is so and so. Dear sir, with reference to the above, we hereby terminate the contract with immediate effect as per provisions of GCC clause 7. So and so, including all other liabilities of contractor, if any, as per the contract. Number one is failure to make payment of labor wages. Who are these laborers? Give them the names. These laborers belong to them. This is my lord, in my humble submission, because I'm not on affidavit to say so. It's a huge syndicate or rather gangs of officers. At one point of time, they must have taken money from the contractual laborers and say, no, we'll protect your interest. We'll keep on working hard. Most of them are domestic helps of most of the officers. Since the officers don't want to pay from their pockets for this work, so they're engaging them there at my cost and money. And these are highly unskilled laborers, my lord. They have no skills at all. They don't know to operate computers, which is essential as per the contract. They don't know anything. But they say, no, you cannot remove us. We have handed you over to work site.
So you didn't work.
I tried working with I tried working with only 2 people because they will not let me work. They will not, any of my workers go in. How can I run it? There's a big fraud committed upon me, my lord. 2.2 is very clear.
So what do you want right now?
This termination order is illegal. I may be allowed to go in to the workplace with my workman and continue the work and complete the rest of my contract. There's more to it, my lord, because the voluminous records, my lord, in the affidavit, additional affidavit filed by us, we have annexed the copy of the infringement petition filed by those contractual workers in 3804.
Where is that? What has happened to that case?
3804, during the pendency of 3804, wherein we had prayed before the court not to terminate the contract. The notice was issued. In the meantime, they have gone ahead and, since there's no stay, they have gone ahead and terminated the contract. So, it's,
Terminate the contract when?
madam, this is on 6/11/2023. There's page 32, annexure 2. And my lord may kindly come to
Where?
page 117.
Yes.
Page 117. I've written to them. This is 18/5/2023. After 15 days, I write to them on 18/5/2023. Respected sir, with reference to the above, I would like to request you to formally hand over the kitchen with labor to my firm as early as possible, because till date the earlier contractor has not released yet the laborers from the site, due to which I could not place my laborers except one labor, due to which I am facing a lot of problems to operate. So I request you to ask the outgoing contractor to vacate the position to the new contractor as early as possible, regarding which I have already verbally requested you a number of times. Therefore, I request you to give me complete formal handover of both laborers and kitchen of the guest house as per the terms and conditions of the tender as early as possible. They have not replied to me. Again, my lord, at page 119, again I have given them a same reminder. Again, at page 122, my lord, finding no alternative on 8 June 2023, 8/6/2023, I again write to them, giving them a list of my employees. These are the workers who are going to go in. Why don't you let them go in and do my work? They said, no, we have to retain the contractual laborers that we tell you. What they're already, because we have a contract with them, a consolidatory contract with them. They have shown various other excuses saying that Contract Labor Act, this act, Industrial Disputes Act, it is a law and order problem. If there is a law and order problem, you knew it. Why did you make me sign clause 2.2? Why did you make me sign the agreement? It's a great case of commission of fraud upon.
Why don't you file a damage suit?
My lord, that is the, my lord, there are two aspects, my lord. Ordinarily, what happens? Contextual matters, admittedly, are not entertained under the up to 26, under 226. But in certain circumstances, where the fundamental rights are being violated, where there's arbitrariness on the part of the state instrumentality, where there's unjust, unfair actions of the illegal actions of the state instrumentality, then 226 lies. My prayer is very limited. That do not unjustly terminate my contract. You let me work. Why did you commit this fraud on me? Where will I go with all this investment? I'm not a big contractor. I'm a small contractor.
How long did you work there?
I worked for around 1 month. Until 18th, this letter on 18th, my lord, page 122.
You worked with your own workers?
Only 2, because the rest of them wouldn't let me go. I had hired them also. I said, okay, you also come. If they say, I'll take 2, 3 of you. When they come, I realize that they are unskilled laborers. They know nothing. The manager who comes in from their side, he doesn't even know how to operate a computer. He does not know how to make bills. And that is a part of the contract.
that my manager has to know the minimum, he has to have the minimum knowledge of computer applications to run the. Where will I go, madam? It's unjust, unfair, it's a clear case of fraud.
Anything else?
Misrepresentation.
Anything else?
No, madam.
My lord, there are two repetitions. In the first repetition, if the lordship kindly takes up WPC number 3824. 38, right? 20. I'm sorry, my lord. 3824 is the IA. 3804, yes. I can delay. I think what is it? 3804. Lord will kindly come to the prayer portion. I'm Repetition 3804. At page 19, minute. It is therefore prayed that your lordships may be graciously pleased to admit this petition. Call for the records and upon perusal thereof, issue a rule calling upon the respondent to show cause as to why a writ in the nature of mandamus may not be issued, directing respondents to hand over the work site kitchen at BGR Guwahati Guest House and office complex of the respondent to the petitioner for execution of the works awarded by letter of acceptance petition. His only prayer was that
Hand over.
we should hand over the site, basically. Lord will kindly take our affidavit. Page 72, para 2. That at the very outset, before adverting to the facts and dealing with the paraphrase reply of the writ petition, the respondent authority begs to highlight the following facts. GEM work order dated 24/3/23 was issued to SH Enterprise for providing catering and other services in BGR Guwahati Guest House and office complex, and starting date of the work was 1st of May 23. Subsequently, LOA was issued by order dated 29th of March 23 by the respondent. As per record, the petitioner has accepted both GM work order and LOA issued by the respondent this year. That the contract of providing catering and other services in BGR Guest House Guwahati, an office complex, is inclusive of all facilities, including facilities therein, including the kitchen, and the kitchen is not a separate entity within the guest house. As the start date of the contract was mentioned above is 1/5/2023, there is no question regarding handing over of the site. As per the contract, the site is automatically handed over to the petitioner as per terms and conditions of the contract. When contract has been executed by petitioner with effect from 1/5/23, non-handing over of the kitchen does not arise at all. This was also intimated to the petitioner by letter dated 27/6/23. Further, the earlier contractor had vacated the site on 34/23 and execution of job against the new order has commenced from 1/5/23. The respondent, knowing fully the terms and conditions of the contract, had started the work on 1/5/23 with the contractual workers who had been working in the BGR office and guest house for a long time, and only on 8/6/23, petitioner had given a new list of contractual workers to the site itself. That
the sudden action of the petitioner in purportedly terminating the employment of all contractual workers after employing them for more than a month is absolutely illegal and unauthorized. In the meantime, on 1/6/23, Bridger had received a complaint letter from all the contractual workers engaged in PGR guest house that the petitioner has forcibly tried to make them accept 25% reduced wage. Not being able to convince the contractual workers to accept the reduced wage, the petitioner had given a list of new workers whom he intends to engage in the site in charge of on 8/6/23. Needless to say that the petitioner intends to give reduced wages to the contractual worker is a violation of terms and conditions of the contract and also in violation of his statutory obligation as per Payment of Wage Act. From such conduct of the petitioner, what is evident is the malicious conduct of the petitioner. In any case, petitioner cannot be permitted to engage another set of contractual workers at the cost of the existing workers who are working for the last 18 to 20 years. That apart, retrenchment of existing contractual workers will lead to an industrial unrest. So, my lord, from the writ petition, their prayer was non-handing over of the site. So, in fact, they operated for 1 month and 8 days. Only then they started. When they wanted to pay reduced wage to the, existing contractual laborer, then this problem arose. So, therefore, first writ petition can be closed because it's not a case that we have not handed over the site. So, there is no other prayer in the writ petition. Now, in the meantime, since he was delaying with the whole matter, and the contract is of the nature where people come from different places, supposing, my lord, for some official work, a person from Bongaigaon has come to Guwahati, and he has to stay there. And if the contractor is not there, who will provide them food, my lord? Who will do the laundry? Who will do the housekeeping? So it's a job. It's we can't delay anymore. So under the circumstances, when he was not willing to take back or continue the work with the existing set of the contractual worker, therefore we had to terminate the contract. Now contract stands terminated. Now, my lord, under the provisions of the Specific Relief Act, since these contracts are contract determinable in nature, so there is no scope of specific performance. Only remedy left is for them to file a suit for damages. He cannot claim performance of the contract now.
Right.
Because the contract stands terminated, rightly or wrongly. If you can establish before the trial court that yes, the termination was wrong, you will be entitled to damages. That's the law.
Can this court decide that?
No, lordships cannot. Now, my lord, there is another angle to hold. Now, my lord, what had happened in this case? There are certain bilateral conciliation proceedings initiated under the provisions of the Industrial Disputes Act and the Contract Labor Regulation, which we have annexed in the affidavit. My lord, that clause 2.2 can be read in isolation. The clause, while reading clause 2.2, we can't forget the provisions of section 18(3) and 12(3) of the Industrial Disputes Act. My lord, these arrangements have been ensured by virtue of certain conciliation proceedings that we have annexed in our affidavit. We are bound to retain them and they're bound to follow the legal obligations. Now, you can't say that I will run this, canteen only with my, contract laborers. Where these people will go, my lord? There will be huge industrial unrest.
Is there anything in the NIT?
Yes, my lord, there are agreements.
No, in the NIT?
NIT? No, NIT, yes, please come to that provision, my lord. Please take the writ petition.
The first
My
one. or the
learned
second
friend
one?
referred to clause 2.2 at page 81. Please come to page 80. $1.28 million at page 80.
Yes.
The contractor shall take all responsibility, precaution, and safety measures for his employees and workers deployed for the work and service, and shall observe all statutory rules, regulations in vogue and as amended from time to time. The contractor must maintain proper identity of the persons employed therein, their names, parents' name, etc., 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 with identity card, with passport size photo. He shall also arrange for inoculation and vaccination of the employees and keep adequate record of that. Company will not accept any liability for accident to contractor's workmen, and any compensation required to be paid to the contractor's workman will be borne by the contractor. Contractor's workman will not be entitled to get free medical assistance from the company. So 1.28, my lord, it clearly says, and shall observe all statutory rules and regulations in vogue and as amended from time to time. Now please come to our affidavit, my lord, where you have annexed the settlements. Additional affidavit which we have filed. My lord, the petitioner filed an additional affidavit in WPC 3804.
He has filed it in 6/5.
Oh, sorry,
But they have filed an additional, reply has been filed in the.
my lord, sorry, there was a mistake. Actually, yes, my understanding is correct. Actually, it should have been in WPC 6596. Inadvertently, my lord, we have filed it in 3804. You know, both are before lordships. That corrections will be made out. If your lordship kindly takes page 302 of that affidavit.
Three hundred two.
302, running page.
There is a 273.
In actually Pulote 3804 ahi gol. Actually, it should have been 6596, but inadvertently we filed it in 302. Short recital of the case. Yes, yes. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. We'll correct that. Lordship is having problem.
Yeah,
The doctor has advised this.
I'm having traction done every morning.
I think bending should be avoided as much as possible. But looking at the nature of the work,
We are
Very
bending the
difficult.
whole night we are bending, that's the problem. Very difficult.
yes, very difficult. Contract workers represented by VGR Unified Workers Coordination Committee, hereinafter referred to as VGRU so-and-so, a consortium of so-and-so casual workers, construction labor union, construction and casual labor union, PRPL bus and taxi cormi union. Now,
I think,
PRPL
I
canteen
think
staff.
let us, we'll pick it up some other day.
Yeah, it will take some time, Nikar.
Not that, I'm starting to
Okay,
get this,
no, it's okay.
sorry.
Health is more important.
Difficult.
My lord, I understand. Very difficult. Very difficult.
My lord, once I also had this problem around 1999.
Okay.
By doing exercise with the grace of the God, I had overcome. Even I was using this for almost 3 months in chamber every day.
I'm also doing physiotherapy.
I know a physiotherapist. I'll give you the numbers.
I'm also doing physiotherapy.
Oh,
Now we are bound to have this. Now what I did, I've installed this in my table. Prior to that, I used to do like this. Now because of this, at least there is no bending. I think you should have to, for the rest of your life, you'll have to do this.
I think I have to have one in my, chamber, in my
I think
residence.
lordship should have those wooden one, slightly bigger one.
Last year I was because of my back in Delhi, 3 weeks.
No, these are all lumbar and this neck. These are all connected.
They told me you're sitting too much, probably. what to do.
No, nature of the job is such.
We all have it, my lord. We also have. it.
I don't know. Next week will be all motion, na? After vacation.
First, দুদিন রব তারপরে any day, not 15, 16, any day thereafter. Thank you.
On the prayer.
Could it be in the first, 23rd না থাকি?